Okay, hello. Welcome to Draw Steel Part 3. Um, what has happened? You guys got a necklace from a totally easy fight that didn't almost kill all of you. Actually, it
Yeah,
didn't
no,
almost kill
totally
two of
fine.
you. Sorry.
Yeah, that was fine.
Um,
That was our morning.
that
And
was
then we
your
went and
morning.
got lunch. We
Yeah.
went and fought a big worm in a hole.
Yep. You talked to the Reeve, the sort of like
Oh, yeah, the cops. We talked to the cops
sheriff.
about
the sheriff about, and she's like, "I have so much stuff on my plate."
She's like, I have 5 quests worth of things I have on my plate.
"Yes." So you asked her about a few things. One thing is, and I think the main thing you guys were curious about last session is the very strange man who asked you to retrieve his necklace from that bug. You managed to
Oh,
confirm
it's
with the
magical.
Reeve. The Reeve suspects it as magical, and now she doesn't have any way to tell for sure. But her gut tells her it is. It
All
seems
right.
important. She did confirm as well as she could have, given that no one's really knows this guy that well. It seems everyone kind of stays away from him. That
Hmm.
she thinks that she's seen him wearing it around, so she thinks it really is his.
I am a wizard of some sort, right?
You are an elementalist. This is true. Do you have
Um,
a listed
Is
ability to
there a
check
magic
magic?
skill?
um hmm,
There is a magic skill, I believe.
there is. Do I have it?
Let me check.
I have
If there is
magic.
a
I know magic.
Oh,
Okay. In
I
that
think I finally
case,
figured out where my magic comes from. It's that Polder are shadow magic, generally, right? The
most
little
are yes.
Yeah, the little. I have shadow magic too.
Okay.
Um, so I think that's I pickle the shadows into fire.
Everyone knows that if you pickle shadows, that becomes
You pickle
fire.
shadows, you get fire.
yeah.
For some
But
reason,
I
it
do
makes
have the
total sense to
ability
me.
to become a shadow. Is why I say this.
For some
That I
reason,
have
it makes
shadow
total
magic.
sense to me to pickle fire into shadows, but not
Nah.
the other way around.
No, we come at it from from the shadow angle.
Okay. So
But using my Polder magic knowledge, do I know what this does?
yeah,
That's the
let's
question.
make a skill roll. So use your what's the mind one again? It's not intuition. The one that
Uh,
isn't intuition.
reason?
Reason.
Presence.
Reason. Reason, and
Presence.
add +2 from your magic skill.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. So
Beep
Nice.
boop.
with a maximum level result, you as you what does it look like when you examine the magic on this amulet?
I look at it with my eyes like a normal person. I just like hold it up. I look at it.
And nothing else?
I sprinkle some brine
Perfect.
on it to see how it reacts.
you
Excellent.
don't put it in a jar, shake it up, and then
I just like sprinkle some brine on it to see like.
Yeah,
does
don't
this
pickle
do
magic
anything?
items. That's a very dangerous thing.
That's a specialty. That's a specialization.
Yeah. So,
that's fair.
this amulet has one effect that you can find out easily, which is it grants the wearer +1 bonus to saving throws. It has another effect that you find out that it is actually like it looks like it is a part of the amulet. It is like hidden or veiled or protected in some way, but you find it out anyways. Um, you realize that this amulet, um, you know, the horrible ritual that the goblins were attempting to do in the tomb
Yeah, they
to
were juicing that poor woman
yeah to
into
Yeah.
try
magic juice.
and overpower and break through that force field.
Yeah.
The enchantment on this amulet seems to act as a key to that force field.
Oh, cool. We got
Oh.
the. We're not going to return this, right? We're just going to keep this key.
Oh, sorry, we didn't find your amulet.
Maybe do the other quests first.
Yeah, do the other quest first.
Yeah,
And
we're gonna complete all of
head
the
back to
quests.
the tomb and then return the amulet.
To make it not
Yeah.
suspicious, we have to do all of the quests and then turn them in all at
reverse.
once.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
I like reverse
Otherwise, it'd be
order.
weird, but we didn't turn it in right away.
Yeah. Just doing it optimally, just like any video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the quests are in town, so when you complete all the quests, you just run back into town. It's basic, MMORPG style.
Yes.
Except these are real people with a real life, and we're real people and doing this to them.
Yes.
Yes.
But you just tell them it's because it's optimal, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Maybe,
it's
what are you talking
optimal.
about?"
See, it's not worth me having these
Yeah.
conversations more than once.
Yeah.
You say to the person waiting on a quest turn in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that little exclamation point is now a question mark above your head. Because
Yeah.
that means
What
it's done.
exclamation
They'll
point?
be like, "But I can see you have," and then you're just like running away, like, "Nope, it's faster if I come back later."
It's
Bye.
faster if we don't do this now, and it's like we were just here.
You could have just okay. Okay. That is what you find out about the necklace.
Oh, that's
Nice.
convenient. This would have been
Yeah.
nice to have like yesterday.
Hmm.
Yep.
Man, the goblin should have just kidnapped that dude.
Yeah.
They should
Maybe
just
they
spot
should
that
have gone
bug.
and killed a bug. They should have gone and killed a bug.
Yep.
Yeah,
Then they'd be town heroes.
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
Just like you're going to be when you don't return that amulet.
Yeah.
All right, so are we gonna figure out who's stealing food? Is that what we're gonna do?
I think
Alright.
that makes most sense because it's in town, and if we completely die, we're at least not going to get ambushed on the way back
Alright.
to town.
That's fair.
Fine.
So
We're
you
gonna
were
spend the afternoon looking for thieves.
you were told food was being stolen in two places. One was the smokehouse, I believe, and one was the granary. Where do you go to first?
Which one's closer?
Let me check.
I believe we are here.
You
So
are.
whatever's closest to there.
You are. Give me a sec.
Which
I
of these
have a
houses look
mild
the most
preference
smoky?
for a granary with no real reason behind it.
Okay, so the granary is here. Which I will put in. Hold on.
Why on earth is the granary so far out of town? No wonder it's getting hit by thieves. That's a prime thieving location.
And the
I think they're using the
smokehouse-
river as like their motion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's for
it's-
a mill, but not a granary.
Actually, it's both.
Yeah.
Both are there.
Okay, that makes more sense. A mill, yes. Granary is where you store it after. No.
Yeah, they don't
Ah.
want to move it very far. The smokehouse is literally this like bottom left building here.
Okay, so
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Then,
I think we go to the granary first. We just cut
given where
across
we
the
are,
field.
that makes sense. We were just talking about optimization.
Perfect. Okay. Do I have? All right. You know how I said it's sometimes hard to find things? Okay, so you arrive at the granary.
Where's the granary? Oh. Granary?
Yeah.
Granary?
Granary.
Granary? I think they're just
Granary, I
different
think.
pronunciations.
It's a granary ran by Granny, so it's
So,
a
I don't know
granary.
how to spell in real life, so
There's no I in it. Either way, there is a watermill with a large, slow-turning wheel.
it's spelled correctly, it just feels wrong.
Yeah, it just feels wrong.
I grew up
I
building
looked it up.
granaries in RTS games, so I'm like,
I looked it up, that is how you spell it.
Mm.
I think that's wrong.
as you approach, there's a man and a woman, each working in simple clothing. They're walking between the buildings, probably like moving grain from the mill to the granary. But they notice you, let the other know, and both greet you with a smile as you approach. They say, "Hey, strangers! What? I think they're curious about you." They introduce themselves as Robin and Sarah. The man is Robin, the woman is Sarah. They are, I think, as you chat with them, they keep sort of moving and working as you do that. So one of them will still continue to carry like bags of of grain from.
I've seen Law and Order. Whenever you talk to people, they just keep moving boxes.
Exactly. So that's what they're doing.
I don't know anything about the murder as he's unloading his truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, so we introduce ourselves as heroes of the realm, obviously.
And we need a
Yep.
we need a team name, and I
think just
had a
heroes of
funny
the
idea.
I think heroes of the realm is clearly
I was
the
gonna say
answer.
2.5 heroes.
I'm actually
2.5
good for that
heroes.
name.
You also did just get unlimited bacon for life. Remember that.
Ooh, the Baconators.
I don't think we need a name. I think it's pretentious, especially when our notable rivals in town are the ones with a team name.
They do.
That's fair.
Yeah. The nameless heroes are your.
We're just heroes of
not
the
your
realm.
name.
We're not looking for any special recognition.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
The woman does most of the talking, Sarah, and she says, glad to hear. We could always use more heroes around here. What can we do for you?
I heard your security's bad. We were
Yes, I heard,
told
we
thieves
heard you got
were ransacking the granary day and night, that no one could get any food.
We keep our granary locked, thank you very much, but yeah,
I'm just saying that's what the sheriff told us.
No,
that you were
sheriff's right.
getting robbed.
Started a few weeks back. It's happening just at night, not day and night. We keep an eye on things. Robin was working late one night, I think 5 days ago, and he corrects her as he's walking past with like a heavy sack over her shoulder. He's like, 7 days, dear. She said 7 days ago. He was working late one night and came out and found someone crawling out from under the granary with like a sack of grain.
A rat man?
No.
So this is not like a animal. It is an actual person.
It was dark. We don't know. They ran off towards the wood, and we didn't get a good look of them. Well, he didn't.
Did he?
He was fast, says Robin as he walks past again, going the other direction, back for another bag.
Did you plug up the hole?
Well, it was the burglar cut a hole in the a door in the floor and was sneaking in that way. We did our best to. The whole building's made of wood, so they'll
Did the
just
grain
make
not
another.
come through the floor?
How
like,
does your grain not rot in a wooden building? There should be.
It is
I don't
magic.
know as a player. Okay, maybe they don't have enough that it doesn't have time to rot before it gets eaten.
What do you mean, how does it not rot? That's how you store it.
No? Well, do you?
People
So
know grain
they,
is on a wood
as
for
the group
centuries.
of you discuss
Okay.
the best way to store grain, they say,
I'm the
"Why don't you
only one
leave
with
the
any
grain
agricultural
business to
experience.
the
The two of you are from hell.
That is true. I am from hell.
Yeah, why are you arguing about wooden granaries? You're from hell. You asked why is this granary and mill so far away from town? Because it runs on water, not the souls of the innocent.
Well
I
done.
have never
Listen,
been to hell, thank you very much. I've lived in a city my
I-
entire life and not seen a granary before this one.
So I think at this point, as you're arguing, Sarah coughs a bit and says, shall I show you the scene of the crime?"
Sure, I
Yes,
guess.
please.
I don't know if scene of the crime is really what we want to see, but I do think I need to scurry under your granary to see if there's like a tunnel down there.
You're welcome
Absolutely,
to
yes.
take a look.
Because I do have a stinking suspicion that they're tunneling up.
Okay.
Yeah, but then how does the grain not to just fall through the hole?
It's not a bucket. It's a building.
I know it's a building, but oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
We
It's
keep
like
it in
they're
sacks.
in the hollow.
We don't just. I just don't know
You
if they
see,
do.
in hell we
What if
keep it
there's
in
a-
giant metal silos, and lots of children
Yeah,
die in them every
silos-
year.
Silos are I just want to be real here. Silos specifically for industrial farming.
Yeah, they're
like-
not at that yet.
Like
Yeah.
silos are designed to, in bulk, load and unload grain.
So actually,
a
so again,
bunch of
airships and things exist in this world.
towns.
So they've probably heard of silos that like some of the
Yeah.
fancy farmers in other places have.
Like,
But then
big
also heard
cities
that
might have
people-
some grain silos.
Yeah.
But like grain silos necessitate something that needs to be loaded and unloaded from a silo. And if the mill is right next to the granary,
Yeah,
that just means the
got it.
farmers load their grain up in sacks, take it to the cold, dark room that is
Yeah.
the granary. That
And
There's
then
a
throw it
they
in
lot,
there.
and they
mill
use
into-
like a wagon or
and-
wheelbarrow, and that's it.
Well, they use a water. Yeah, they wagon it from the town with the fields to the granary where they store it. Then they mill it with the water wheel and
Yep.
like big stone mill, and then send back the milled flour.
Yes.
Right. I'm learning I would die if I didn't have technology. is what
Oh,
I'm
we
saying.
all would.
We all will die. Yeah, I mean, but just think about it. A water wheel and a grinding mill is already extremely advanced technology.
Yeah.
If we're starting at foraging, like a water wheel,
Water wheel is
insane
huge.
levels of
Like
convenience.
the river does the work for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a building is a huge step up.
Yeah.
On non-advanced theft deterrents, you said you had a door in the
In
of
the
your thing.
yeah, that's what they
of
think.
your granary.
That's what they think happened.
They cut a
Have
hole
you
in the
just
floor.
placed a large boulder or a rock on the door? Because if it opens
No.
upwards, it's not opening, and if it opens downwards, it will crush them.
No, I think
No,
what they're
we-
saying is they cut the hole in the floor to get
You're
into
like
the
Tom and
granary.
Jerry. Just
Yeah, there
cut a
is no
circle.
like. There's just an empty square. Either way, she takes you to the granary.
It's better if we take a look at it.
Yeah. So
Is there a
you're
map with bugs?
there is no
Is there
map.
more bugs?
Luckily,
Okay.
there is no fight here. There is no secret like granary
Darn.
mites. But you can search for clues. You do so you see there's a full door cut into the floor. It's like a just a hole. Like she has currently
It looks like it's patched.
actually she probably just put a tarp over it or something similar. Her reasoning being they already cut a hole in the floor, and if she closes it up again, they'll just cut another one. That'll ruin her floor even more. So if they're going to come back, she'd rather they don't make damage her building even more. That's her reasoning.
Just
And before you
later.
and before you ask, the reason the granary is on stilts and able for you to cut a hole in the floor is to keep rats from getting into it.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
something. There's
Yes.
like a pretty normal technique that you elevate these and you have like an air gap between the like a 1 inch, like literally a 1 inch gap between the top step and the sill of the door
Yeah.
to make it harder for rats to like climb up the stairs to get in.
So it's probably a couple
Like, you-
inches in this case, and enough that like someone
Yeah, it's like
with
six
effort
inches
could
to
have
a foot
shimmied
off
it.
the ground.
Yeah.
Or looking at me, a polder.
or a polder could have done it with less difficulty. Yeah. But if you're looking around for clues, I assume.
Yes.
I'm looking at the lack
teach
of
the
windows.
theater director.
Of course, there's no
about-
windows. But like, I guess my
about
question
farming.
is, there's two different things you can do. You can examine the, try to find clues from the cut hole in the floor, or you can look around the general rest of the area that isn't that.
General rest of
Oh.
the area, as I look at the lack of windows or chandeliers. I thought that these things were thieves. What are the thieves coming in on?
Make a
Uh,
reason test, I suppose.
so hold
had to
on.
be
I
reason.
have this. So if any of these would be of the intrigue skill group, you have a edge on them, and I can assist with lead.
Okay.
Okay.
I have 0 intrigue skills.
Search is
Alright.
an intrigue skill. So
Search is an intrigue skill.
technically-
Yes, that will count, and that would work.
So I'm
here.
making a reason with search, no edge or
Reason.
bane.
+2 from search,
Oh, you have
plus
a- you have
edge
an
because
edge.
of covert operations. That
Oh,
he
okay.
has
There we
gives
go.
allies edge.
Yeah,
Plus
so
And
plus
I can
2
help.
and edge.
And +2. Let's see how this goes. 16, which is better than a -1 could reasonably
Yeah,
expect.
no, that's good.
Yeah.
So you're looking around. You find as you're looking through here an open penknife that fell to the ground. And you find an open. There's a pen knife, meaning like a small letter opener knife. So two things happen. One, you find it by stepping on it, taking 1d3 damage.
Oh.
Please roll that.
I do
Three,
not
three,
have the
three,
hit points
three,
for
three.
this.
Yep. Okay, you
One.
take 1 damage, luckily. But as you pick up the knife after, as you wipe off the fresh blood on it from your stepping on it. You see that it has a carved letter P on the handle.
P. Do we know anyone whose name starts with P? I ask around the group.
I do not believe so. Now, being the gorilla as I
Yes.
am, can I look at this setup and go, how would I steal grain from this granary?
Nice.
You would subjugate it. You would commandeer this granary
How
for
do you
official
mean?
military action.
So, what skill did you just use, Marissa? Was it
You use
alertness?
search.
Search? Oh, I would like to use alertness or escape artist to figure out
Oh,
like
escape
if
artist
I
makes
was
sense.
if I was the one to steal grain and I came through the floor, how would I walk through the steps here? Like getting
Well,
into the
you don't need to make
mind
a
of
roll
a
for this.
thief.
As you're looking at this, and based on the information you were told, where someone was seen just running out with a bag of grain, it legitimately seems like it is that simple. As in,
Oh,
someone crept in the night, cut a hole in the floor, grabbed the nearest bag of grain, and ran out with it.
Oh, okay.
They ran out the front door with the grain.
They ran out the same. Well,
Okay.
No, they crawled out from under the
No,
building.
they
came
crawled
in and out
out
the
from
same
under the
hole.
building. They crawled out from the
Okay.
same hole, from under it with a sack, and even carrying the sack, they were too fast to catch. So wherever they were fast. They didn't look like a polar though. They looked like a human.
Okay.
It's a medium
Oh.
sized.
Medium-sized or like
They could be a
human?
zombie. Don't be rude.
It could be a zombie. They may or may not have had horns and a tail. They're not sure. Maybe a devil, but they were not short. They were roughly the same height.
That is racist. Not all devils are thieves, okay?
Not all devils have
Not all
tails.
I'm
poulters
just
are
really
thieves
good
either.
at intrigue skills. That is not.
Yeah, but the other thing is if you want to look around here, you could try to find out some more information from the like you would know based on your like what would I do here? You don't know how they cut a hole in the floor yet because this isn't just something you can't feasibly just take a sword to a wooden board and cut through it anytime soon.
Right.
Okay, I'll crawl under the building. I know we've all been asking for it. I'm gonna go crawl under the building and try to examine how they got in.
All right. So
I have a
yeah.
Does alertness work? I'm just gonna crawl under there and see what I see.
I would say in this case, let me check what skills you have because a different thing very much might work.
Would it be gymnastics?
Gymnastics.
Those
I
are
think
my
getting
two
under there is not the
exploring
problem.
skills. I know.
Actually,
Those are my two.
blacksmithing is probably the closest I think you have that would work.
Oh. Should have used carpentry.
Oh, carpentry's a separate skill. Oh.
Yeah.
Then I think
No, you used a skill. You used a skill.
No, you used
I
an
used-
intrigue
No, I
skill
know, you're
because
fine.
you used my thing, so you're fine.
yeah. Oh, you don't have intrigue skills. Okay.
I have 0 intrigue skills. I'm not intriguing. I go fishing on my days off.
All right. Alertness is gonna more tell you if there are nearby people. I don't think you have a skill to help here, but you can still make a reason test.
Just a reason test is I crawl under the building.
Yes, and yes.
Can I get +1 for being little?
Yes. I also no need.
I rolled
Okay.
a 14.
Perfect. So, as you're examining this, as you're seeing from the bottom, from the outside, you can see little pockets on the bottom, especially of what look like sawdust. It looks like the tool that was used to cut here, it was definitely some kind of small saw. The line, also based on like how straight this cut is, it seems like the person knows how to work a small saw.
Okay, we're looking for a tiny saw man.
That sounds like a serial killer.
Tiny
We
saw-
need to find the carpenter.
Okay, is there any way I can let me argue for this. I have strategy as a lore skill,
Mm-hmm.
right? And under strategy it says knowing about battle tactics and logistics. So is this bag of grain that they took, is this for like more than just them? Like logistically.
I don't even think you have to make a roll for that. How
It's for their
many
family.
people can a bag of grain feed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah, it this is definitely feels. Now they said it was happening pretty frequently, so it's not. It's definitely more than one person. It might be one person. It's less than. It would be less than 5 people, even with the amount that they're stealing at one bag per couple days.
Okay. So we're not looking at like this someone like feeding a bandit camp, right? This is like probably something.
Yeah,
like
if you're
feeding
if
their
feeding a
family.
bandit camp would be like multiple bags per day, and even then, it probably might not be enough, depending on how big a band. If a bandit camp is 6 people, maybe. But if a bandit camp is like 20 people, there would be no grain left.
Yeah. If you have 6 bandits in the forest, it's not a bandit camp. That's you and your homies out in the forest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just like a. It's not even a
That's just like-
gang. That's just
That's like
hooligans.
6 guys that just rob people.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
hooligans. So
I think we got all that we could from this
you feel that
place.
you do. You probably got all the information you could find from here.
Small saw, penknife, they crawl through the floor like weirdos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sarah is watching in the background as you're doing all of this, and
We ask if we can keep the penknife.
yeah,
I go up
if it
to
will
her
help.
and ask, "Do you know anyone whose name starts with P?"
Let me check my list.
Do you know a Patrick or a Patricia or a Percival or I just start listing P names.
I think she actually says Percival. Percival.
Oh.
I know the name. She takes a second, and she says, Percival. Percival's the son of the woodcutter. And her eyes widen as she says that.
Now remember, we are the ones who are taking charge of this case. You are to do nothing of yourselves.
I'm assuming the
On your
woodcutter
own
lives over here.
suspicion.
If I just had to guess.
Let me check. Let me check my map.
You know.
No, he actually lives over here.
Oh, is he up here? Yeah, by the mountain?
What is so funny is that this is quest number 1, and then quest number 2
No, you're
is
correct.
the woodcutter quest.
This is where the woodcutter lives.
So, I
we
just want to
could've just
clarify.
went down the list.
I do want to clarify. They want us to collect all the quests first and turn them in all at once.
That's what you're getting. Like, oh, okay, you feel like
Oh my
even
God.
things are even more optimal than they were before.
We're just gonna go to like quest number 1 is like, oh yeah, this you have to go to this place, and this person's like, well, for me to give you this, you have to do this for me.
Yeah, it turns
And
out
then
it's just gonna be a
doing
big
that-
weird point and click adventure.
It's just like doing fetch quests upon fetch quests for people.
But yes, that's what she says, and I think she's thinking to herself and sort of saying it out loud to you, but clear to herself. And she says, if they needed food, they could have come asked us. We're not. Please go find out what's happening. But
All right, we shall do that. Don't tell anyone yet.
Don't leave
This
town.
is still an open investigation.
Don't
Yeah,
leave
don't
town.
leave town.
Don't leave town.
Of course,
Give me your passport.
What?
Yeah, she has no idea what that even is.
Oh, we have those in hell. It's fine.
We have passports in hell.
Yeah, that's why it's so difficult to leave.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, it's also why summoning rituals are so difficult. The immigration process is hell.
If I told you how long I had to wait in line at the DMV to get my passport picture taken,
And now,
it was
and now I
hell.
can't even go home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I'm stuck here. I didn't have anything to go back to, but I am stuck here.
All right. You guys head towards the woodcutter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
You see a small shack at the edge of town, many nearby trees reduced to stumps. Two men, similar looking to each other, are present. Each of them are holding a woodcutter's axe. One is middle-aged, the other is youthful. They're both actually what look like they're on some kind of patrol around the house, or like in a large perimeter around the house. So they see you coming, and you see a like whistle. One of them whistles to the other one, who starts jogging over. They don't recognize you, so they're a bit alarmed at first. But you're coming like down the road from the direction of the granary, and you're not covered in blood. So
Smiling and waving.
yeah, exactly. So you can see the older man is the one who sees you first and is there closer first. But he says when you're like about 20 feet away, he like raises a hand for you to stop and says, I don't quite recognize you. What's your names, people?
Heroes of the realm.
Yes, I believe if you look upon me, you'll know I am a Violet Savior.
We're just here helping out random people around.
Yeah, he says, yeah, yes, you're the one who saved Violet? Even I heard about that, the man says.
Yes, I am the one who untied her. That is why I have the title.
Yeah, the younger man, who
It's definitely not personal.
the younger man actually arrives and says, Paul, is that them? And the man says, no, Percival, that's not them. I haven't seen them before.
Are you Vaughn?
That's my name.
Hmm.
Mm.
The Reeve sent us as well. We're helping, but specifically, not the Reeve. What's his name? The Abbot.
No, the Reeve.
Abbot.
Oh, the
Both.
Abbot.
Everyone is like, please
Everyone
go
has
here.
sent us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
the Abbot sent me first. The Abbot said you needed help.
yeah,
so
just a second. Hang on. He like raises his hand and he like sort of lessens a bit, maybe like his posture lowers. He's now that he's sure you're no longer threats, he sort of deflates slightly, and he looks very tired, and he walks over to the nearest cut stump of a tree and sits down on it, and like even sitting, he puts his axe on the ground, and he's like rests on it like you would on a cane, but he's sitting and still needs to rest on it. And his son comes with him and like watches him, worried. Vaughn collects himself after he sits down and says, "All right, continue."
The Abbot said there was bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says you will not cut the wood because there are bandits in the forest. That must
Yeah.
mean you guys must be financially on hard times, no?
Yeah. How's that going? For
We're
a woodcutter
fine.
not cutting wood. You're fine?
We don't need any help. We just see those bandits gone, he says. He coughs slightly. And
I lower my eyes at him as I want to read him.
sure, yeah. Make an intuition test. With
Read person.
yeah, if you have
Read
the skill read
person
person,
makes
that's
sense.
perfect. Okay.
Cool. No edge. And I get a +2.
Yep.
Wait, oh wait, this isn't influencing him, so I don't have an edge.
No. Okay. So you can tell. So you can tell two things. One, Vaughn himself appears to be delirious from hunger and sleep deprivation, actually. There's large rings under his eyes, and you can tell he's pretty thin. Both of them are, actually. And you can also tell that when he's saying he doesn't know anything about that, he's individually telling the truth.
Couple more questions. One, do you want this pocket bacon? As I pull out a folded bit of parchment paper with bacon.
Yeah, there's he stops and he stares longingly at it for a second, and then says, "I said I didn't need no help. I just need those bandits gone." He closes his eyes to it to stop tempting himself. Looks away.
In my other hand, I reach in my other pocket and I pull by my pocket. I mean Siric's pocket, and I pull out the penknife, and it's like, "Do you recognize this penknife?"
Excellent.
Yeah, it would appear that you're a proud man, but perhaps your son is not.
Well, this is a bold statement. Do you recognize this penknife?
If it needs a roll, can I roll empathize?
So it does need a roll. Because you are presenting the penknife, you get an edge to the roll.
Okay.
What about the bacon?
Yeah, I think the bacon's pretty important.
I think it's double edge.
I think they're two separate things.
Dang.
But you definitely get one edge. This will be a presence test to get them to admit the truth.
Siric, what's your bonus? Because mine, for empathize and presence, plus edge is +5.
Empathize. My presence is 2 with empathize. That's another 2 with edge. That's 6. So.
All right, you win.
Personality skills. Those I have as I wander forward and sympathize with how
empathize.
Things are very, very
That's
difficult.
a different skill.
No, it's not. Trust me,
God,
I've
if
looked
there's a
at
game
all
with
the
sympathy and
universal
empathy,
skills.
that would be
If there is,
hilarious.
it's probably Burning Wheel, a separate skills.
Ooh, I love having both and picking which one.
Yes.
So
I fork in sympathy.
I'm also trying to figure out how and if and when this is ever useful.
There are negotiations, but there are actually multiple negotiations that might happen during this scene.
Okay, but this is not technically one of them.
Write down that you have a bond with them if you get a success in the future. But yes.
Oh, okay. But in this case, we will just try and convince them to take the bacon.
Not to tell you the truth about anything else, just the bacon?
I would assume that comes with, we give you the bacon if you tell us the truth.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
implied.
Anyways, yes, make the test with
We're
+6.
giving the bacon regardless, but we'd like you to tell us the truth.
Make the bacon. Make the roll with +6.
Make the bacon. They do not get my bacon unless they tell the truth.
18.
Excellent. So, Vaughn, the father, looks to his son, Percival, and says, "You told me you lost that, Percy. You told me you lost in the woods. Why'd they find it in the granary?"
We didn't say
We never
that
said
yet.
we found
You
it in
didn't?
the granary.
Oh. I thought you did.
No, we're
No.
trying not to accuse this kind man of any crimes
Okay.
until we're aware whether or not he's acknowledging that he knows what this knife is. But yes, we're eventually gonna work around to saying we found it in the granary.
Okay.
And we're accusing you of a crime. But
Okay.
for being
I know-
nicer.
So I think he says, in that case, if you're trying to be tactful about it, Vaughn says,
Yeah.
Percy, you said you lost that, right? And you look at Percival, and he just has the biggest, widest,
Sweating.
yeah. He's like,
Lose it, Percy.
yeah, lost it in
Why'd
the
you lose
woods,
it?
right? And he gives the three of you a look from behind while he's behind his father of don't tell on me, and we'll talk
I
over
found
here.
it in
He's giving you a we'll talk over
Did
here
you-
outside of
Sir,
earshot of my
did you
dad.
find it in the woods?
I am sure I found it in the woods, but you know what? I'm feeling really, really hungry right now. I'm just gonna eat some pocket bacon with this nice fellow Vaughn, and why don't you guys go talk with Percy as he gives the knife back, and I just hand the knife over to you.
We give the
Yes,
knife to
yes.
Dad.
Give the knife
Let's give
to,
the knife to
Vaughn.
the father.
All right.
Not to the child.
Yeah.
No, he's
How
lost his knife
old is the
privileges.
child, to be clear, in
Probably
this
like-
case? Are we dealing with
Young
another
adult, old
18?
teenager.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
he is actually also exactly 18.
He is
There
taller
are
than me.
non-18-year-olds in here, by the way, but yes, he is 18.
It's so we can murder them all. It's so we
You
can
are
kill
legally
everyone.
entitled to murder them. That's what that means, obviously.
18 is the legal age to murder.
Yeah,
So
that's when all protections of the law
legally
vanish.
murderable person.
Yeah, hand the knife back to the child.
Or
If
rather, I
in
hand the knife
real-
off to you guys, so you can hand the knife off to the
Yeah.
child over
Well, I was
there.
holding
Either
it the whole time. We started with
Keep
me
those
getting it
Who's-
in your pocket.
so
I'm
Vaughn
giving it to
himself looks like so because you read him before, you can tell that he's like not keeping up with what's going on right now, and not he's like, okay, if you want to go talk to Percy over there without him listening, he's like, sure, I guess that makes sense, not really understanding why. He's too tired and hungry. He's semi-delirious. If you address him if you address him directly, he is able to, with effort, answer questions. Other than that, he's kind of in a bit of a daze.
So
no,
I
no,
think-
I'm sitting here and force feeding him, essentially.
So
That's
who
fair.
is speaking to child and who is speaking to father? Because people speaking
I will speak the child with you.
All right.
Yeah, you two speak to child. I'm distracting / force feeding father and getting whatever info we have about the
Well, we
other
should-
quest.
Yeah, we should talk to Dad about the bandit quest and Kid about the robberies.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So I think talk to kid first.
Yeah, so I think we see. So I know I missed out on part of that as I was checking some parts of the book. So Sirik, you're staying with the father.
Yep.
And then Gemeth, you're going with the son. Nishe, which one are you doing?
Also speaking to the son.
The son. Okay, so he
We're
he
assuming
steps
between the two of us, we have the interpersonal skills
Yeah.
of Sirik alone.
he steps about like you get far enough away out of earshot of the father, and then Percival he stops when you tell him to stop, basically, because he very much has the impression of someone who feels like he's about to get arrested.
Yeah.
And he says, he turns around. You see him face to face now, and he's just like, his eyes are red. They weren't red a few seconds ago. He looks like he's trying to stop himself from crying, and he says,
Mm.
Am I gonna get executed?
I'm
Well,
gonna lean over to
you-
Nietzsche and say, "Do you want to be good cop or bad cop?"
Wait.
You're both much taller.
He slightly
taller than
recognizes
me.
Niche and says, "Wait, I smell vinegar on you. Are you gonna pickle me? I swear, I don't want to be pickled."
You're right. You don't want to be pickled unless we use the special brine. You just die in there.
He shudders to himself.
No, little Percival, perhaps you could tell us exactly why we found that knife, where we found it.
It was me. I stole the food. My father, he doesn't know. I've been telling him that. Well, I don't think he's asked questions, but yeah, we always happen to have a bit extra in the storage cupboard when we need it. We don't have any food really. He no money. He's ever since the bandit showed up, we can't cut any more wood, and he insists on going on patrol all the time so that we don't get caught off guard if they attack. I swear I won't do it again.
Was it also you at the smokehouse or no?
Smokehouse?
Okay, so that's a no.
Yeah, he has no
So we
idea
have
what the
to
smokehouse.
go to the
So there's
smokehouse.
also something happening with the smokehouse. Yeah.
I thought this was going to be easy.
No.
Yeah, he's like, he for half a second he's like, will it be better if I confess that it was me for the smokehouse, even if it wasn't me? But he's like, swallows and thinks better of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to talk to you about being the struggles that they're undergoing
Yeah.
and what's happening, trying to use empathy to get any amount of additional information.
And I want to read him to see if he's actually sorry.
Yeah. So he is actually sorry. He says so. Talking to him for a bit to summarize what you find out. He is genuinely sorry for stealing. He felt he had no other choice. He just if you can convince his dad to get back to work, then they should be fine. He also says that he does believe his father about the bandits. Let me check if he saw them himself. No. He didn't see the bandits himself, but he believes his father. He did try to organize a group of folks to, like, drive them out. He talked to a few people. He knows that, like, he heard that the butcher used to be some kind of, like, fighter, so back in town, so he asked him, but just got laughed out. So he was trying to, like, sort of organize an angry mob, basically, to drive the bandits away. Didn't work. So this is what he resorted to.
You could have just asked the granary for food.
He looks towards his father.
I'm saying you could have still.
I tug on his pants. No.
Oh.
You see that old man?
No, right. What I'm saying is he could have asked
this is
the
old
granary.
Man rules. No.
What I'm saying is he could have asked the granary
You don't question
and then
the elder
still hid it
pickler.
from his father.
Yeah, no. That's have you never met? You're from hell. Have you never met anyone with pride? I don't understand what your concern, what your confusion
Nietzsche.
is.
I was an orphan who fought in gladiator pits.
So no, you haven't met anyone with pride.
I fight dirty.
That?
If I need to
You
eat,
see
I
that?
will do what I need to do.
You see that man who looks sad and tired, and yet he will still cut down an entire tree into a cord of wood this afternoon if he could?
Yes, that is very admirable, but I'm saying the young child could have gone and asked the granary for food and then hid it from his father.
That old man would have whooped his ass.
Percy nods.
I think he would still whoop his ass if he stole it.
Yeah, but 6 of one, half dozen of the other. The granary would have told him that, like,
or they would have. I think he says, or I think they actually did come by once with like something they baked, like a loaf of bread or something. But this was before any of this happened. No, but just sort of didn't welcome it. He doesn't like taking gifts. Charity. Says we don't need it. That was before all this.
Okay, well, your dad's kind of stupid.
He doesn't know what to say to that, so he just doesn't say anything. We cut over to the dad. And the man is like trying not to. The man is like looking at you. Part of him is trying not to fall asleep, but part of him is still looking like somewhat warily at you as you're still a stranger. And he says, "Why'd you choose here? Why Broadhurst? To do your good deeds of the year or something?"
You mean we actually need a reason? It was the first place we came across.
Yeah, we threw a dart at a map and came here.
This is the first place that was
the
an
nearest
ocean.
Town to wherever I came from.
I don't know any other towns. I don't know the region.
So he grunts. Honestly, no matter what your answer is, he half grunts as long as you don't say, because I've come to loot and burn the town, then he grunts. And he says,
it's been a pretty long day. I'm getting really hungry. Do you want to share this? It's no fun eating alone.
He says, "Nah, I'm good." He says, wiping drool from his mouth.
Which is impressive, because I'm going to assume this is like medieval salt pork, where you have to soak it in water before you cook it to get some of the excess salt off.
Seriously though, I'm not willing to eat alone here. That's just rude.
My
So
sad cold pocket bacon on a
Yeah.
bench. I'm not
Oh
willing to enjoy
no,
this
whatever will I
alone.
do? He says,
please, and I'm just
instead
splitting it
of
in
just
half
spending
and
your
like
time
giggle
relaxing and
to
eating, you could
him.
actually spend your time helping people. He says grumpily at you, like driving off those bandits. If you're such a hero.
Can't do driving off bandits on an empty stomach.
He says, watch me. They come around here, they'll see what's sorry for them. I saw him, I did. Saw him a few weeks ago, traveling up the river.
Upriver?
The river.
I mean, yeah, then,
Yeah. Um,
What did they look like?
yeah, he says, well, I found a camp. I ain't a fool, so I approached quiet like. They were not friendly. I heard him talking about murdering and robbing. Heard their name too. They got a group name. That's where you know they're serious. You know they're a big deal if they got a group name. They call themselves the Forsaken Wraiths. Scary sounding. Planning to steal from this town, I heard. Who would do that? Who would steal from another neighbor? Ugh, awful. So I came back. I came back quick and quiet, and I started raising a hubbub. I told the Reeve, she hasn't done a thing. So we're seeing if they come around here, they'll be sorry. I tell you, we've been patrolling. I haven't been back into the woods itself since.
Can he mark it on our map?
Yeah, you
Yes, please.
you start asking him like, okay, where specifically did you find
Yeah.
the camp?
Where
I'm
were
assuming-
they? How many people did you see coming up on the barge?
Yeah,
There is no compass rose
So-
on this map. A serious oversight. I'm assuming upriver is going to be towards the mountains.
that's correct. So he gives you directions. It probably takes like I think, and once you probably finish talking to Percy, you finish the other two of you, then you Cyric finish extracting directions from this tired man who keeps mixing things up. He says it was around here, like all the way on the other edge of town.
Back up by the charcoal burner.
Yeah.
Back up by the charcoal burner. He says he was all the way over there, is where he managed to find it. He followed a group of people walking through the woods until they got to there. He thinks they were bandits that came back from something. That's where he thinks they are, around this area. He said he describes that there is a lake, a small like hidden. He says a lake. It's not like a big lake, but like more of a hidden large pond. But he says there's like a bunch of water there and a camp in the middle of it. He gives you directions of where he went. He says he thinks there were about 20 people there, but he's not sure. He didn't sneak inside, but from the size of the place, there was like wooden barriers in front of it.
How many people did he see coming up on the barge?
So he didn't.
What?
No, there was no barge. He was both him
sorry.
and the people he was following were just walking along the edge of the river.
Okay.
He saw a couple people. There was someone on like watch, or a few people on watch there. He didn't get that close. The rest of it's surrounded by walls, so he doesn't know how many is inside, but he thinks there's at least 20 people in there based on the size of the place. He says if they're really planning to like loot the town, it's in trouble. Honestly, I was half expecting you to be from them, or you to deliver news that they were like that they already attacked the town.
Nope. We'll deal with them as best we can if you eat this sandwich.
You've been like, while he's been talking, you've been preparing a sandwich.
You are not getting away without eating the stupid sandwich.
Make a presence test to make him eat the sandwich.
How about persuasion?
Presence is a stat, so you can do
Yes, I know.
persuasion plus presence, yes.
Good. Okay, so just +2? Okay.
Yep, +2 from the skill. Okay,
15?
so he looks at the sandwich and looks at you. And he says, "If you promise you'll deal with those bandits, I'll eat your damn sandwich." Like he's eating it like it's ash in his mouth.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Sandwich being eaten.
He takes it and he eats it and he does his best not to cry tears of joy.
Fresh bacon.
Yep.
I don't think it's fresh. That's my argument.
Not fresh bacon. It's like
salty as
it's
hell.
basically jerky. It's basically like dry.
It's fresh to him.
Yeah, like medieval salt pork to cook, you do need to soak it in water first,
Yeah.
just to desalinate.
Yeah, he doesn't need
Yeah.
water though. He needs just food. So
He's starving, so
yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
But no, he eats it. He refuses to admit that he loves it. And he is probably going to be okay today.
Well, I'll try and get him to go to sleep as we've rearmed his son to be able to deal with the patrols himself, and we are going to deal with the bandits directly. Whether or not we are, that's what I'm saying
Yep.
we are doing.
Yep.
So that
Perfect.
if they're coming on the way to your woodhouse,
And
we will
Percy is like
intercept
nodding
them.
and adds in like, "Yeah, they showed me a few things, Pa. I got it for tonight." Kind of. Perfect. Yeah, he
It's still like noon.
yeah,
For the afternoon, even.
yeah.
It's fine. Just go to sleep.
Yep. With all of your insistence and the previous successful roll, but the sandwich, he finally says, "Fine, one nap, but you better get us back the good news soon." Now, I don't think you just have to do it today specifically. Like, it's a bit of a walk to the camp, so
Yeah.
he knows. Unless you walked right there and right back, you probably won't be back to deliver the good news by tonight, but maybe by tomorrow night or something is when he'll be like, "Okay."
Regardless of what quest we're doing,
Yep.
this is what I am promising
know.
him. So
He finally goes
sleep,
back into
dude.
their hut to lay down.
As we walk away from the woodcutter, I say, if what he's saying is true, the bandits would have to burn down all of the town to get to him.
yeah, I mean,
Like they would literally have to go through all of this without being noticed. And
I
then
mean, they
get-
could go around by the river to sack
yeah,
Yeah, they don't-
specifically his hut.
Yeah.
they're like, fuck him in particular.
He was worried they might have spotted him without him realizing it or something.
Which would actually be reasonably good tactics. Take out the person who no one sees a lot often and
That's fair.
enjoy that first.
They also made a big hubbub
Um,
in town, which he was worried about too.
Do we want to go to the smokehouse? Because that's on our way anyway.
Either that or the Delian tomb, but I think that traveling through town is going to be a lot faster.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we want to do to try and deal with these people's not starving to death in the next 3 days or so?
no.
Can we I'll just give him my pocket bacon.
You could
Give it to Percy.
I feel like
Percy
we
can
already
figure
did
it out.
that. Yeah, no.
No, yeah, I'm giving.
We leave them all of our spare bacon that we
Perfect.
picked up at the last place.
while the dad is like sleeping, you give it to Percy so he won't steal for a
Yeah.
few days.
Yeah, it's like, here you
Yeah.
go. And like, don't be afraid. We're gonna go do something about the bandits. If you want to be all stealth-like, go stealth for some berries. I know you know where the berries are.
Most of them have already been taken, actually, he says.
Oh,
The ones that are
that-
poisonous, at least.
Have you considered developing poison resistance, young man?
Is there a pickle for
Have
that?
you considered
There
fishing?
is actually there is a pickle for that. On the other hand, I'm a really specialized pickler. I make
I'll.
spicy pickles and I pickle magic.
Okay. Yeah,
I
he.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You have two ways forward. You either learn how to fish very well, or get way
Mm,
better at stealing.
that's fair. Fishing
Uh,
is a thing you can do.
We don't suggest you do the second option.
If the second one is your option that you pick, we will be back.
Don't get caught,
Will you be
and
back
then we
with more
leave.
bacon?
I'll be
Oh,
back
Not
with
if
more
you
bacon
steal.
regardless. I have more conversations to have with your dad over there.
Okay. Good luck, he says, a bit confused, and also pretty tired, but not as tired as his dad. He has been having naps. Okay.
I'm starting to I need to figure out what kind of wood would be best for a stage in town.
Excellent. So the three of you leave.
Okay.
You're going to the smokehouse, you said?
I think so.
Okay.
Because now that we know the granary was just the kid,
Yes.
what's going on with the smokehouse? is the
Oh,
problem.
should we maybe stop by and warn them again? Do not take justice on this kid.
They don't
We
know.
Yeah,
figured
don't
it out.
don't shoot the thief with a crossbow that you might
Yeah,
have.
they
or
don't
something.
know.
Yeah, they don't
No,
know.
he
They're
gets
fine.
shot. He gets shot. It's his own fault. He's been warned.
Yeah, if he steals again, that's on him. We've warned him.
Perfect.
No, I'm more wondering they figure it out and head over to his house with pitchforks. Then again, they don't feel like pitchfork folks. They probably head over
Yeah.
with food. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head over to the smokehouse. It's a squat stone building with a chimney. There's smoke piping into the air. You see there's a young woman with a soot-covered face who's sort of like stacking wood outside the house and watching your approach. She doesn't like come out to greet you until you basically are right next to her. And sort of she puts down the last wood and says, yeah, what do you want?
We were told someone was stealing from the smokehouse. Could we investigate?
So she sighs actually and says, "It's
The Reeve sent us, by the way.
no,
And the
that's not
Abbot.
what's happening. I can't believe how many times I have to tell them. When it's being smoked, it shrinks. I don't know what they. Oh.
So you're saying that you have not had any thefts? Of
Not
the
at all.
smokehouse?
No thefts. You do
Just
not need to
magic.
make a roll to tell that she's lying.
As someone who is, we spent a lot of time talking about already, an expert in food preservation.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to
Uh,
make a cooking check.
Oh,
So
you are
no,
cooking? I don't
again,
know.
you don't need to make a roll to tell that she's lying. I
Yeah.
already said that.
Question: Can I have not used it. Would it be reasonable to instead of? I understand I'm using the pre-built character. Um, what is the skill? Tailoring. Can I
What?
change tailoring to cooking?
So I don't know how skill selections work. Can you just choose any skill?
Yeah, they're like skill
Uh,
types, so that's a crafting skill.
So you can change
So
it to
I
any
assume-
other
There's
crafting
some that
skill.
are specific, but
Tailoring
I
is
wouldn't
also a crafting
expect
skill.
this to be a problem.
Yeah, so you can change tailoring to cooking, sure.
I just feel like we're about to use cooking, and I haven't used tailoring yet, so I wanted to clear it.
And
It's
you
I'm
are
fine.
a
I've already
pickler.
got tailoring.
and I am a
Okay, I
pickler
think that's fine.
from the family of pickling.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
They're technically all from the you get some of them from the urban background.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can tell she's lying. She's looking at you
Mhm.
nervously and insisting that nope, nothing was actually stolen. What are you talking about? Maybe it was you who were the thieves that don't exist.
Obviously.
Mm.
I'm just gonna
Well-
look at her with my devil eyes.
Well, there's the stare down. Can I sneak into the smokehouse?
You can, as you start to look for the entrance, she can tell that you can tell that she's lying.
Yeah.
And I think she picks up another pile of wood that she was stacking, And then she throws the pile of wood at you and starts running away just as fast as she can.
I teleport in front of her.
All right. Excellent. So this
I
will be
can.
a montage test, a chase scene. You can
okay.
use. I think the way this will work is basically as one of the. You would get an auto success on one of the skills to chase after her. So I think this would. Oh, there's. Yeah, you teleport after her. That gives you the first success already to get close to her. But as she sees you sort of in front of her, she whistles, and a large growling dog baring their teeth starts like they were just like asleep nearby. Basically, immediately jump awake and start charging toward you guys to help her. She keeps trying. She tries to run around you. And
Can I?
But I'm out of rations.
No, wait. I have an idea. Okay, so she threw wood at us, right?
She kind of threw wood as a
As
distraction.
like a distraction.
Yeah.
A pile of firewood.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is the wood she has thrown at us. I catch one and throw it for the dog to chase.
Now it's like a log, but sure.
Yeah, I have lift.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if it's cut and corded for firewood, it's probably about.
Do you have
You know-
handle animals?
No,
All right.
I have monsters and strategy, not
All right.
handle animals.
Without animal, I don't think you have a skill to add to this, but you can use.
Intuition?
I would like to argue lift because lift is pick up,
No.
carry, and throw heavy objects.
You can.
This
You,
is not that heavy.
the
This is not
challenge
that heavy.
is not. She was holding a stack of them. The challenge is that is how you do it, but the if you do it is if you distract the dog. So I think this is about the dog noticing the stick you're throwing.
So presence.
I think
or
presence.
reason?
I think
Okay.
presence.
All right. Presence. I assume no edge.
Correct.
Ah,
All right.
2
Um,
or tier 2.
Tier 2, which for montage tests, I believe are both a success and failure, I think? Or is it neither? I think it's both. Or I'd choose. Either way,
Let's see here.
you are currently at 2 successes and 1 failure so far. I'm going to judge it for both this time. So I think with the dog, you do throw the stick. The dog runs after it. It picks it up it's very fast and strong. It's like a large, let's call it like Rottweiler kind of dog. It gets the stick, picks it up without issue, brings it back to you and starts getting your way like, come on, throw it again.
No, doggy, please, no.
Yeah.
I tried to get around it. He's jumping on me.
Yeah. She managed to run around the Nisha. She runs past you. You teleport through her. You slow her down for sure. She's run into. She runs towards the town square, heading for sort of the tight spaces between the square's buildings. And as the 3 of you are running after her, she slides under a farmer's horse-drawn cart and emerges into a crowd of rowdy tavern goers on the other side.
There's like 20 people that live in this town. What are you talking about, a crowd?
Yeah.
There's like 20 named people that live in this town. So there's
Okay, let's.
I'd say it's like I don't know, there's a
2,
few hundred
3, 4,
there's a few
5,
hundred
6.
people in this town in reality. I just don't expect an artist to draw 100 houses.
I do.
Then you're welcome to hire them for that. But yeah, there's a large cart now blocking your way. She slid under it. You could try that same thing. You could do something else. There's a crowd.
How about yell at the crowd, please stop her, and roll with lead?
Sure. Let's see how that goes.
Get that
Presence
smoking.
And +2 for the lead.
All right. Perfect. So
My
2
solution
successes
is
and
not.
2 failures we're at right now.
So everyone ignores Cyric. Does she go again, or do we go?
Any of you can go one more time, because what happens is she gets to a building you probably would recognize, but might not know for sure. But there's a big sign of like a big pile of meat or like a pig's head outside. It looks like it's the butcher. She gets to the front door and she's like, it seems to be locked right now. She's like slamming on it and like looking back at you guys. She wants to. It looks like this is what she sees as her escape, is getting into this building. So you have one more chance to catch her.
Alright, I yell, Sirik, put your hands out, and I want to use Sirik as a springboard to backflip to front flip my way into a position to restrain her.
Absolutely. And can I add skills in to help with your role? Because I have both gymnastics and lift, which both feel applicable here.
You can make your own test to help, I believe is how it works.
Oh, sure.
So, on a tier 1 result, you make it harder. On a tier 1 result, you make it easier. On a tier 2 result, or on a tier 1 result is harder, 2 is easier, 3 is much easier. It's still more likely to help than not, but there's a chance it could hurt.
Do both of those skills work to just one skill?
One skill. You can only use one skill at a time. But yes.
You
Then
technically can
let's-
use as many as you want, but you only get benefits for one skill.
Yes.
Then let's risk it. Agility 2, and hopefully I'll help you out here. There we go.
Tier 3,
That
I'm
is-
assuming I get...
You get double edge, so you're going to
Double
upgrade
edge.
the result of this roll.
Nice.
That's good.
Okay, so no matter what, we both fail and succeed.
That is a extreme success. So yeah,
As I
you
backflip my way between her and the door.
yes,
Yes. Absolutely.
excellent. So the three of you catch up to her. She reaches the door to the butcher. You catch up to her to stop her from opening the door. After you catch up to her and grab her, the three of you, notice. I think you catch her. She insists, like, "I'm not telling you anything. No, I didn't do anything." You sort of like start calming her down and start taking her
We're not
away.
saying you did do anything.
And the crowd is like, I think the crowd starts to walk away. They were tavern goers, so they were probably literally like heading into the tavern as this is happening. The village square it has a moment of being fairly empty. You start to like get ready to question her when the butcher opens the door, and immediately throws a knife at one of you who volunteers.
I volunteer.
Okay,
Perfect.
that works too.
Not
take
have the health.
1d6 damage as the butcher.
Do you want me to roll it?
Yes, you roll it. He steps into the square with. Okay, you take 6 damage. He steps into the square with a large cleaver in hand, and he says, "What's all this?" But he says it with like the temperament of someone who is prepared to fight. All of you here and now, we're starting a fight.
Yay.
We'll do our short break
Yeah, we're
now.
gonna take a break.
Well,
Yep, we'll take a short break
Yeah,
now.
let's take a break.
we'll fight.
But yeah, it seems like something is happening. You're not quite sure what's going on, but suddenly the butcher is fighting you.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a few minutes to see why. Welcome back to part 2 of part 3 episode. Okay, either way, more Draw Steel. So I'm going to correct a thing I said. Last time I said you had to fight this guy. You do not actually have to fight this guy. I misread a thing. So,
Does he still
he
stab
still
us?
throw the knife, and he's still scour. One of you still got stabbed. He says, "That was a warding shot."
I would like to embark on an engrossing monologue. Because I am not in combat, I am going to shout to get the attention of all those pub goers and, random people who might be upset
Yeah, you're in the
by
middle of
him
the town
throwing knives in the middle of the town
One
square.
knife. I have the right to throw
Well-
one knife.
While explaining that we didn't do anything, we didn't mean anything, we just wanted to talk to this lady when she ran. We were in no way planning to hurt her or you, and you just chucked a knife into my friend.
What do you
Can we
want to
play
achieve
these?
with this?
Not combat and calmed down, and onlookers, if combat does break out, who will maybe
I mean, to be fair, I
not
think
make
that
them
is
okay.
the
onlookers will not help.
prerequisite for
They're
the perk.
onlookers will
We
not
need
help
witnesses.
because in combat, civilians are either useless or actively unhelpful or don't exist. But
It's
they would be
fine
witnesses.
exactly. It's the witnesses for if combat broke out, it really wasn't us.
All right,
It
perfect.
wasn't our fault.
Make a presence test as part of this. Now you said you get an edge, I believe. No, they get an
I'm
edge to
really
avoid-
not sure because
No,
this just
okay.
says
So
whenever you're not in combat, you can do this. I don't actually think it is a test.
So
as far
this
as
is
I
two things
know.
at once. Your perk makes it so no matter what happens, there's witnesses. And also make a presence test to convince him to talk.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you have a skill?
For the perk itself, persuade
Persuade is good.
sounds good.
I want to take advantage of the engrossing monologue and sneak into the smokehouse while this is happening.
The smokehouse is
I
like
crit.
outside of
Oh, I
the
did not
center of
crit.
town, which she's run to.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I have a teleporting little guy with shadow magic.
Okay, just checking if you
with an
would be
engrossing
fully leaving.
monologue giving me an edge to get out of this situation from the engrossing monologue. I'm just trying to take advantage of the
That's
skills we've already
can
used.
without issue.
I
So
strongly approve. Also, I really hope combat doesn't break.
combat does not happen especially with a tier 3 result. He holds his cleaver up. He looks around. He sees the witnesses. He sees you. And he throws his cleaver to the ground, and it sticks in the dirt and
Gross.
You're
But he
going to want
says-
to glean that.
Fine. You want to talk? Let's talk inside.
First off, can we know your guys' names?
We were told the butcher's name by the
Yeah,
because the woodcutter's kid said he went to the butcher because the butcher used to be a fighter.
yeah.
And the butcher laughed at him.
Yeah. So
But
the girl.
introductions are
Yeah,
nice.
he realizes he's probably not. He picks up his cleaver after a second, realizing that he will still need it if he's talking inside. But the girl again says I'm not telling you anything. You can't get anything out of me. And the butcher says, doesn't matter anymore, Sabrina. We can't fight him. And she also you see her, Sabrina apparently is her name. My mistake, not Sabrina. Sabrina.
Sabrina, the teenage witch.
She deflates a bit as the two of you and two of them, Niche nowhere to be found, step inside the butcher shop to chat. The other people are
As I walk
wondering what's going on, but they clear out when you stop monologuing.
As I walk past the butcher, I just pull the knife out and give it back to him.
Yeah. Perfect.
Is there?
I just say, that was a good shot.
What is this town's policy on bloodborne pathogens?
Policy in general feels like if there is
So no,
something,
there
it
is
might
no
not
health
be.
inspector.
No,
No, okay.
I don't. I think there's no official appointed health inspector. There's one person who represents the entirety of the government here, and that is the Reeve. And everyone else you've talked to says she hasn't done anything, but she says she's constantly overworked.
Not
I
on
think
this, apparently.
by the end of this
Works.
game, we need to run for Reeve.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah, they are
step
a lot of
inside. I think,
problems.
Niche, we follow you first. Inside the smokehouse, I mean, you look inside and you see a bunch of meat that is in the process of being smoked.
Yeah.
Good.
What do you do?
Well, she got suspicious. I mean, first thing first. All problems, just to clarify for this stealth mission, all problems are resolved by teleportation.
Of course.
So inside the smokehouse, I'm missing so much context. She got suspicious when I tried to go in there. I just want to poke around in there.
Sure. She got suspicious and ran away. Actually, when she could tell that you could tell that she was lying. But
I thought it was because I was looking for the door of the smokehouse.
that was happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Inside the smokehouse, you're looking around some. I don't think this is a test or anything. You can see there's a how would I describe it? There's a small butcher's knife in here, in one corner next to a small, actually probably not as small as you might think, a sack of cuttings of meat that looks like they've been trimmed as the meat has been, as the meat is being smoked. It looks like parts are being shaved off of it into this sack.
And just to clarify the economics of this business, am I to assume people pay the smoker to smoke their meat
And then get
for
less of it back
preservation
than they might
purpose,
think, yes.
and then get much like if you were to go hunting, you would then pay someone to butcher and process it into sausages.
Correct.
Same deal, where they're then sending it to the smoker for further processing.
Yes.
All right. So she is skimming off the top of her clientele.
Yes.
Is what this bag is proof of. So no one will have any objection to me snagging a bag that's about the size of a polder filled with little scraps of meat.
Yep.
So leave.
You can do that. I don't think anyone is like the smokehouse.
No
is,
one's
as
there
you
to
saw,
stop you.
Yeah, no one's there to stop you. No one's waiting outside. She was the one who was
Except for
watching
the
it, and
dog
it's
who
like
gets some of the scraps.
the dog definitely. I think the dog is still waiting outside the butcher's house, like sort of whining, wanting to play fetch some more. Actually, so
It's chewing on the hunk of wood.
yeah,
Yeah, the
It
piece
is.
of firewood.
Yeah.
yep. Inside, Brune sort of like puts his stuff down. He takes off his apron. There's like, he doesn't go to the back room, but it looks like he was in the middle of doing something, of butchering something with what he was wearing and how he smells. It does smell appropriate in here. There is no such thing as a freezer, so it smells bad.
Rotting flesh.
Yeah.
Fouling blood. Good thing this is in the middle of town.
Sabrina says, I swear I didn't tell them anything. Please, no, and he just says, it's fine. It's, should have expected this when you got to town. He looks at the two of you and says, you're more proactive than the, what was the other guy's called? Hold on.
Gold hands or
It
whatever.
was, the Gilded Hand, I think. You're more proactive than the other group. Actually getting some stuff done.
Yes, we've actually dealt with a lot today. So, would you like to confess, or
Yeah, I got her to steal the food for me.
okay, but why?
Sell it to the bandits in the Silverwood.
Oh, are you
Found
talking about? These wouldn't happen to be the bandits upriver, would they?
He nods. He says, "You've been more proactive
Mm.
than I thought." Yeah, I wandered up the river one day. Heard they were in that direction. Didn't take long to draw them out. Once I had a bag of metal scrap. Sounded like coin. Drew him out to rob me. Give him a proposition instead. I bring him food every few days at night. They give me money. It's nice.
Mm.
I should have been smarter. Too late now. That's that.
Okay, well, I guess this wraps that up.
And I think Sabrina speaks up and says, "Yep, I think she says, I didn't do anything he didn't make me do."
No, you're still an accomplice. We're still taking you into.
She says, "But he
We're
threatened
not
to kill
cops.
me if
We don't
I told
take people
anyone." That's like under
look at-
duress, isn't it?
I look at him
I look at him, yeah.
He
and
says,
Judge, did
"I
you
mean,
say
I
that?
wouldn't have done it, but I may have said it a few times."
Okay, I think that is some extenuating circumstance, so you'll get the lesser sentence.
You say as if you have the authority.
As if I have the
You love
authority.
authority.
Yep.
Listen, if you really want to do like a racket like this, you need to go to hell, man. Like they do this shit all the time.
So what now? He says.
I'm just going to take that cleaver off of you.
He
and
put
that
it down. Yeah, he puts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have any of the money that they paid you on hand?
Yes, he does. He tells you where it is. It's actually hidden. This is gross. He hid it in like an animal corpse where he knew no one would think to look.
Nice.
Absolutely awful.
But
I
it's
think all we have
it's
to
in
do
like a
is-
sack. So like the coin is clean. It's in a sack that is like oil.
Yeah.
I think we just have
Don't
to tell
worry,
the
sir.
sheriff.
I got
think
it.
that's it.
Yeah. Usually
I-
you're back if you want to be by now. It didn't take.
I'm
long.
out front with a sack of smoked scraps.
I get-
Now the
the
dog
sack of
is like
gold.
coming up to you and like sniffing. For
Yeah,
the
I'm
means.
holding it above my head. It's
Yeah.
it's
It's
You're like
it's
this, like,
wow.
no.
Yep.
So what did you get out of this, Sabrina?
So she explained she actually did get paid as well, but a very small amount. It was more of like the carrot and the stick, basically. You get paid a bit if you do it.
Mm. If you don't, I'll kill you.
If you don't, I'll kill you.
What he said.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this seems pretty
I guess
cut
we-
and dry.
Wander them over to the reeve?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
assume that's
How
the
much
person who's
gold do we
supposed to...
get from the
Are you
sack of
keeping
You're
the
gold?
gonna get
gold?
the crest all at
No!
once.
I'm depending on how much it is, I might keep it.
Yeah. It's
We're heroes of the
so
realm. What are you
there
talking
is a
about
system in
keeping
this game
gold?
called wealth.
Uh-huh.
It's not too different from Dungeon World, where you need to find like a treasure trove basically to get one wealth. It is not one wealth, so it is too mechanically insignificant for you to
Ugh.
be
I'm not
tempted
even
by.
tempted, it's that little.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll
it's
bring
a
it as part of the
a
evidence.
peasant's due. There's no
Yeah.
hoard of treasure here.
Yeah, it's part of the
No,
evidence.
it's like one sack of coins, which is not what one
Yeah.
wealth makes.
It's a bag of change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a piggy bank. He's been being paid very little.
Quite literally in his case.
Yeah. So
Okay, so
just for real medieval economies, swords and houses and horses are all about the same price. This feels a third of that.
Yeah.
How broke am I? I don't even have a sword. Woe
Yeah,
is
no,
me.
you're poor. I'm also poor. The
Yeah.
only one who
I'm the
has
only
any
one who's
real
rich.
money is Gavith.
Yep, with your armor and your weapons.
Actually, never mind. I start with one wealth, so apparently I'm just
Ooh.
You just
carrying
didn't
around
spend it.
for the
Yeah.
whore.
Yeah.
You have a banknote or something.
You see, I also have one wealth, but I also have all my gear. So
Yeah, you have like a
your gear is
diamond
paid
ring or
for.
something.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
My wealth
Then
you
is
want to
just pile
turn
them up
you want to
and-
turn both of them into the reeve? You could
Yeah.
bring them over. You could tie him up and leave him here and have someone fetch her.
I think it's proper to actually bring them there to see if anything goes wrong.
I think we should just drop them off because we have some bandits to go slaughter. Obviously.
yeah, there's
but
more things are pointing at bandits now.
I do think for best results we should not tie them up and just casually escort them to the Reeve and let her be the bad cop in this situation.
Okay.
Agree on the casual escort. I do think we might want to chat with the Reeve and figure out what is she doing, because we have gotten more done in
She's giving us
one
quests.
day.
She's giving us
She
quests.
has
I'm worried
given you
about-
quests. But no, you
She's
get,
delegating.
when
She's
you get
corrupt.
to the Reeve, there is a queue. What you realize is that the Reeve is too busy listening to people tell her how they're not happy that she's doing nothing to do anything.
Ugh.
Because she
When we
has
get
to
up
listen.
to her, I'm going to recommend a complaint box that people can write their
I
complaints.
don't think most people here
put
can
them
write.
in.
I think
That is why it is genius.
It won't help. They will ignore it.
I think you
She
just need an
points to one.
assistant
She actually
Reeve.
points to the complaint box they already have. It's dusty and empty. And she says, "You didn't
think
even
you need
notice
an
it until I pointed anyways."
a secretary might be good.
Yeah,
Can't afford
something
one.
like
No
a-
budget for it. She's put in for it. It hasn't been approved yet. It's a whole thing.
Your
Well,
job
here's some money you
sucks.
can put towards it. It's
Yeah.
the funds that he got from feeding the bandits in the woods, which are actually there. as the
The
woodcutter
funds
said,
from
which might be something useful to do if anyone, and I'm talking to the entire crowd of people, wants to come and help kill the bandits that are
Bandits?
poised
Oh,
to
I gotta
raid
get
your
out of here.
town.
Oh no, this is as soon as you mentioned there are actually bandits here, one thing I
no,
have
I gotta go back
noticed
to
as
work.
I've been reading through this adventure is that this town will test your patience with the regular everyday person. It's more like it's actually again it's like almost like fantasy superheroics in most superhero stories. There's like the occasional named civilian that does important stuff, but then the average everyday civilian exists to be saved.
This feels like the town where they tried to make libertarianism the way they run the town, and the bears came and ate all the garbage. This feels like that. They've reduced their policing
such a
budget to
funny
one
story,
lady.
dude.
In the world, they have recently had a dramatic political revolution, and so there are legitimate reasons why suddenly this town has zero support.
Is it a no-tax-based
Oh, no.
revolution? Taxation is theft. Was that the
Some-
leading cause?
Hold on. There's
Swear
basically
to
an
God, if this is a
extremely
libertarian
an extremely
revolution.
evil guy called like something the Invincible has taken over the entire government of this area, and
Oh,
so those taxes just don't expect them to come back to you in infrastructure. It's
Oh,
this
okay.
is
a,
literally
it's,
taxation.
It is a problem.
Oh, okay. This is an authoritarian
This is a-
regime that has moved in and is suppressing the
Yeah.
people by
Yeah, like we'll get to it,
removing funds.
but once you hit max level in this game, there is a separate tier of play specifically for dealing with this guy. By default, I think he is the most powerful thing in the setting that is not touching the multiverse stuff.
Nice.
It's a whole thing.
What
You
you're
will-
saying is we're not important enough to care
Not
as to
near-
why this
no.
is a problem.
This is just
we should pay attention
so
to
the Reeve,
town.
the Reeve isn't gonna say all of that. She doesn't even know all of that for sure. What she knows is that she doesn't have the budget to deal with this. She did have enough budget to hire you to deal with something. She did have a reward for you dealing with some of this stuff, which she will give you. But that's a one-time thing, not a salaried position thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is temp work, not
Exactly.
We
So,
don't get a
So
W-2.
as you explain, what happened with Brune and Saberna, she listens, and Brune is arrested and will be sent to the capital to face justice. Though with what I just said, it probably will be justice, but we'll see how just it is. Yeah.
He's dead. They're gonna kill
It's
him.
probably being executed. Yes.
Like, if we're thinking about what's the cheapest thing they could do about this, they're just gonna.
Yeah, they're just
Saberna
gonna-
is let off with a harsh warning. She is, and I'm not kidding here, 17 years old, which means
That's why.
Can't kill her. Can't kill her. She's too young for murder.
yep.
Before she leaves, I want to just like grab her by the collar and go.
She's
You want to be a
squirming.
hireling? What are they called? in This game?
Follower, I think,
forgot.
or something. So there's actually two types, but yeah, she says. Let me double check. Hold on.
You're trying to recruit help.
Amazing.
She is willing to.
Oh God.
She
What?
isn't especially skilled, but we can create her. Yeah.
Oh, if she doesn't have a, she goes. I go.
Well,
Send me your
most of what
resume."
she does
She's
is she
skilled in
piles. She
thievery.
steals. Yeah, I can create her. I don't think she has no skills. It's just not less obvious ones related that aren't related to her job because her job is to stoke fires mostly and put meat on
Yeah.
skewers.
Send me your
hooks, actually.
resume.
Yeah. Well, we
We
can
don't
do
need
that
to make it
now.
right now.
I don't think
Oh,
it's actually
okay.
very hard.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Let me open the general starter rules, which do have. Here we go. Retainers are full-on NPCs who fight alongside you. That isn't something she can do.
Yeah.
I assumed that she was just
Yeah,
the same
that's-
thing that Epic Lark was for me, the renown.
Yeah, because I have
Yep.
3 renown.
So I can go. There's a whole thing for followers under renown. So there's artisans, there's retainers, and there are sages. She's not a retainer; those are the fighters. She's not a sage; those are like research experts. She will be an
Like
artisan.
the abbot.
Yeah.
She's a meat artisan.
Choose 4 skills from the crafting group that they know. They have a might or agility score of 1. So I will actually make a handout for her because there's actually followers, handouts.
Ooh.
Saberna.
Does
There's
that
some
mean I get
there's some
handouts for every
pre-made.
abbot?
Yes, that is this one. You already have it. Scroll down after the picture.
Never
Yeah.
mind. Hey, look. There's things under this picture.
Yeah. Follower type Mart. She would probably have might 0, agility 1. She's probably going to have reason 0 and intuition 1. I'm putting all this down so you'll see it. And she gets 4 crafting skills and Delian and 2 other languages. I'll probably have it be. Here we go. Sorry about that.
Bless you.
These 2 languages, because I think most of the people in this area just know those 2 languages, so I'll give her the same language as everyone else. Crafting skills. She will know cooking. She will know probably forgery. She will know. I think it's going to be tailoring and carpentry.
Those make
No.
sense.
Dread it.
She's
Not
still
alchemy?
No.
Make bombs and potions is very different from being able to use a smokehouse.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
She's a specialist, cooking artisan who chops firewood, cuts boxes, repairs the smokehouse, stokes a fire, and times the meat process correctly.
There we go. So you have I think in I don't know if she seems especially grateful, but she's sort of like she doesn't seem especially emotionally grateful, but she recognizes that you did get her out from under this position of being threatened to be killed with a slap on the wrist, basically. So she agrees that if you need something from her, she will do it for you. She will owe you for now, and what that means as a follower is, she will once per as an artisan, you get a free downtime sort of crafting thing with her once per respite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I will be right back. 1 sec.
Okay.
So, one question I have that should be okay while someone is gone is, do we get a victory from this?
Let me double check that.
We would have if we did a fight.
Yes.
If I avoided the fight, do I lose the victory? That's a good thing to know.
You do not get a victory, but you also don't get a victory if you fought him.
Oh. Okay, that's fair. Fighting with no victories is worthless, so.
Yeah, it would have been bad. Is there anything else you get from this? You would have earned a victory if you totally caught her without her even reaching the butcher, but the rolls said no. That sometimes what happens with montage tests and other things like that is a total success will get you a victory. You got one for the bug. You wouldn't have gotten a victory for reaching the bug, except for the fact that you rolled all very good well.
Okay, interesting. So it is completely possible to miss out on victories.
It is possible, yes. It's not common. Most victories are not missable. These are more like the occasional extra bonus ones, is the way I'd put it.
I just wanted, we were talking about gear earlier, so I wanted to clarify. Can you explain kits?
I
think, Marissa, you can explain it better.
Kit seems to essentially be your fighting style. Basically, it'll give you buffs to how much damage you do, whether or not you're stable, whether or not you're moving a lot, but essentially it's what weapon do you use?
And they give you passive buffs, basically.
Yeah.
For your pre-made character, Inigo, they should already be integrated into you, whatever all of your numbers are.
It doesn't actually give you equipment as in equipment. It'll say, yes, you have a sword or you fight with a sword, but it's not actually like an equipment item.
Yeah, it's a whole kit, and it's pretty general and vague. The reason Marissa's character can move so quickly and has like 11 movement speed is because she chose one that prioritized that over everything else and other things.
Martial artist kit. Hence why I'm punching things.
Correct.
Is there a way I could see what my... Yeah, I mean, kind of, sort of. I just don't see where it lies on the character sheet, and it's kind of weird to me that...
Doesn't tell you. It just
it
automatically
just
factors it into
everything else. Yeah. It just buffs everything else. For instance, what kit you have is the major reason that your stamina is different, or is higher than 18. I think that matters even more than your class, in my case at least.
I mean, my stamina is 18.
Which is the default, I think, lowest level of stamina, and then anyone who has higher, it's because their kit is higher. Kit in class, maybe?
Let me look it up.
Does class even have anything?
Either way.
Not that I can tell.
It just feels like something that, like, I don't know what I have, so it just feels like I'm at a disadvantage for, like, knowing the character bits. I just saw it. I was just trying to figure out, like, am I supposed to have one?
I don't think it's default for everyone. At least it hasn't seemed to be.
Each kit has its own signature ability, so let me look at what yours are. You have practical magic. That's probably your main kit one, so...
No, practical magic comes from the... from a perk. From
doesn't look like the Elementalist gets a kit.
Oh, the Elementalist doesn't get a kit at all. Well, that would be why.
Not everyone gets a kit, and the Elementalist doesn't look like they do.
Well, that explains it.
Oh. Well, that explains why I don't have one. I'm not cool enough, apparently.
Nay.
I just tried to create a character, and I went to class, and I'm like, there's no kit option here. So, no.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do now? You have successfully turned in this... You have basically resolved both food thefts, both of which have pointed you towards the same group of bandits.
We'll let her know about the other resolved... Let her know about the other resolved food theft, but not tell her who did it, I think, in my point of view, at least.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we just tell her we resolved it.
Okay. Let me double check.
So I guess, what did she give us?
I'm double checking right now.
Yeah, wow, I really just don't get one.
I am seeing that... Hold on. I do see where the adventure says that she will pay you for doing this. For now, I'm just going to say she gives you the coin that she said she would pay you. In the meanwhile, I will find out what that means, if anything. Because I see where the adventure says she will pay you. I do not see where the adventure says what she does pay you after.
Well, we're supposed to die in the woods, so I feel like we should get on that.
As they scatter and proceed to not help us. Okay, yep, seems reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, that's multiple things are pointing that way anyway, so.
Yeah, while we're in the woods, we have one more thing I want to point out, a couple things I want to point out. Quest 3, I don't want to go talk to all these people. It's gonna be silly. Well, but we should look out for details because it's in the woods. There's some monster out there. Quest 4 and 5 feel like there's stones and leather that the bandits have stolen. So we should be on the lookout for trade goods from the bandits.
Do we want to maybe deal with the monster first? Just because, again, I am terrified of going out, dealing with bandits, getting down to 0 health, and then getting ambushed by a monster on the way back to the village.
I think
I have admittedly no idea how to find said monster, and we know what bandit is.
We don't have any details on the monster. I feel like we should do the bandits and then
Yeah,
Probably
and then go from
because
there.
I do agree with your point that we're gonna need to rest before we can deal with both of those problems.
And we can't
Like we're
rest in the bandit camp. Like, we have to be at town to be able to rest.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
But I
think
feel
there's
like we're
more
gonna
of a
have to.
chance. Go on.
I just feel like we're gonna have to rest after the bandit camp anyway, and if we get ambushed, we're dead.
Yeah, there's more of a chance of us if we would
Okay.
do the. Go
I
on.
have a thing. She doesn't pay you the money now. If she, after hearing everything that's going on, she says, if you drive the bandits out of that fort and come back to her and confirm that, she will then pay you all of the money that she promised, which will increase your wealth by 1.
Great. So we're doing this for free. Then again, of course we are. We're heroes.
We're heroes of the realm.
Yeah, so I think if we dealt with the monster first and then rested, the bandits could attack town. But if we deal with the bandits and then rest, I feel like the monster's just going to stay in the woods.
That is a very compelling argument, and I agree with it. The bandits are the larger problem right now, and we're just not going to look at my health.
It's fine.
We're fine.
You're fine.
Let's go find the bandits.
There's only 20 of them.
There's
Yeah.
only
sure they're all
20 of
minions.
them.
Yeah, I can
That
light
means
minions on
each
fire all day.
individually will be easier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can light minions on fire all day.
This game legitimately has the reverse ninjutsu rule baked into it. Or ninjutsu, the equilibrium of ninjutsu, I think it was. That's the trope.
I think it's the equilibrium of ninjutsu. Yeah.
Yep.
What's that from?
It's the name of a TV trope.
TV
the
trope?
more guys that attack you at once, the weaker each of them individually
yeah.
are.
Yes.
Yep. Okay,
We
so
just need to get them all to line up
Conservation
and
of ninjutsu.
sword fight Gemeth one at a time. That's the whole plan.
perfect. So, the group of you start heading towards where you were directed, and where that X that you drew on the map, where you were told this is where the fort is. As you were told, as you get closer, following the river, there is a sort of turn the river actually takes that isn't on the map, slightly to the north, where it leads to a small lake, in the center of which is an island. The lake, again, it's sort of half lake, half pond. The island is about 400 feet away from the edge of the lake, so it is not close, but it's not far. You see the fort itself on the island has parts of it that are stone and parts of it that are wood. You can't quite make out all of the details of it right now, but you do see a wooden raft big enough to carry several people, resting on this shore. So even though I said there was no barge spotted, and that is true, you do see a raft here with 3 paddles and a long steering pole. Again, it's hard to pick out details. You do see movement on the island. It's like you can't exactly pick out where by default, but it is obviously populated.
If the barge is resting on this shore, do we see any bandits surrounding us who might have rowed it this
You don't,
way?
actually.
I say we spend a couple hours just like observing.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
So
Hiding and
firstly,
observe.
yeah. Here it is
Like
on the
keeping
map layer.
keeping the raft in our eye line to see if anyone comes for the raft, to see if anyone paddles over to the island, to see if anyone paddles from the island, to see what the guards do. You said it's like 500 feet away. We just like sit up in a tree, and then I, even more blazingly, turn into a shadow and like glue myself to the side of the boat so I can.
Okay. Repeat all of that as to how you're doing that.
I turn into a shadow.
You turn.
I'm a.
You are a polar. You turn into a shadow.
Yes, I stick myself to the boat so I can observe the fort from the boat.
Okay, so you're going inside the boat and using it as cover to like keep an eye on things, or what does that mean?
Yeah, pretty much. But like
I just wasn't.
They're not
Were
going to
you
be
gluing
suspicious.
yourself to the boat when you said sticking yourself to it?
Yeah.
What did you mean?
I am. I am gluing myself to the side of the boat. I become Shadow, and I need a surface to be a Shadow on, and that
Oh,
surface is the side of the boat.
it's not like in most other games and stuff. When you become shadow, you just get covered in shadows. But in this case, you are
No.
actually two-dimensional.
I am two-dimensional.
Excellent.
You are Peter Pan Shadow.
Yeah, I'm a Peter Pan Shadow.
Excellent.
It's silly. It's super silly. I can keep my concentration spells going.
Wait, people can
so
still
I can,
hit you? They'll just take a bane
Yeah.
against it?
They can punch the wall. They can punch the wall that I'm against.
Amazing.
But
Totally
he's also
sensible.
concealed
Yeah, you are. Okay.
and become hidden. Okay.
And the rest of you guys are just sort of like taking a while to watch things.
Yeah.
In that case,
Lined
each
up in
of
a
you
tree.
can either help or make some kind of probably intuition or reason to
If
depending on
you
what
do
and how you're
intrigue,
watching.
you get an edge if it's intrigue.
An intrigue skill.
Yes. Any intrigue skill. You get
I
an
don't
edge.
have that.
Okay.
I am intuitionally searching the outskirts to make sure we're not snuck up on as we watch.
Fair. I would say that works. You're not studying something in particular, so I think
You're-
intuition's fine. You're just like trying to see if anyone's getting closer. Okay.
All right. So that's an edge if it's an intuition skill, and a
intrigue
plus
skill.
2 because I'm actually using an intrigue.
Intrigue.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then I'm
Plus 2 because I'm actually using a skill search. Sorry. It's a 2.
That's still a tier 2.
Intuition's good.
Yeah.
I'm using alertness.
So, okay. Let's see the second roll first, but each of these will have different effects.
So all of the
Um,
rolls first.
Yeah, I'll
And
give
then
you
you
all
can
the
see the
information
shadow
that you
too?
find at once, but the information that you find will be separate for each of you.
Sounds good.
I also got a 2.
And what were you searching, Gemeth? Was it the same thing, or
I was doing alertness. I'm
no?
not
But
like
I mean, what
searching
were
around.
what were you doing? What do you want to find? Because we already have someone looking to see if
I'm
you're being
making
snuck up on.
sure we're not snuck up on.
Okay.
Are you looking
Let
at
me
the camp
see.
or?
Yeah, I guess for me it would be more like trying to figure out if like how many people should we be expecting,
Okay,
right?
sounds good. And Niche, I think said you were like studying the camp itself as well.
Yeah, I'm saying the camp itself. Like the actual fort.
All right. So, the three of you already rolled. Cyric, you know for sure as you're looking at this around, there may be bandits around here on this side of the lake, but they don't appear to be nearby. They have crossed and departed. You see a second raft, actually, hidden. Hold on. You see a second raft hidden in some foliage a short distance from the first one. It looks like this one was used more recently, the one that was hidden.
Okay, so there are fewer bandits over there. There's some on this side.
So that's what you find. Gameth, as you're trying to figure out about how many bandits you guys should expect, it obviously varies. You occasionally see, because you're spending quite some time watching them, you can see there appear to be one or two at a time that are outside of the island. There is actually someone who is outside of the fort on the surface of the island itself, sort of on the shore watching. They haven't noticed you. But there's also two people on a post sort of in front of the gate. You can see that the way this fortification is set up, There's a stone building in the back and a front area with palisades built around it, making up the first one. Making up sort of a front area. It looks well fortified with the previous estimate you were told of maybe 20 people. Might actually be slightly low.
Oh,
There
so
might be
more than
closer
20.
to 30 people in here, it looks like.
Okay.
Right.
You also, Niche, as you're studying the fort, you notice that they're buried. Buried is not the right word. Planted under the water in various parts. It's hard to see for sure, but you see that they exist, if not always exactly where they are. That there are some sharpened logs placed under the water that might be dangerous to boats that don't know what they're doing.
There's an anti-boat trap. Okay.
There's some, anti-boat spikes, basically, in the water.
I mean, reasonable at your abandoned camp.
Yep. Those are the things that the three of you can discern from your hours of study.
Cool.
Do we care about the day-night cycle?
I think it's becoming evening after you're done studying. You can wait
Yeah.
until it's truly night, or you can go over while there's still a bit of daylight.
No, Twilight's the answer. Twilight is the answer because they haven't broken the torches out.
Yeah, while the
We
sun is
haven't
still
seen
setting, but
signs
before
of-
it's done.
Anyone
Well, let's-
returning with these two graphs?
Not yet.
We've established north is the Forsaken Wrath's camp is north of town. The Mountain Shadow and the Evening would be on the other. We're assuming.
We're
I'm
assuming
going to
the east to west. Yeah, we're gonna assume it has an Earth-like
sunset.
where the sun sets.
The sun sets the same part of the sky, which is a big assumption.
It's a.
I
It is
do
one
need
of
that
the least
cobalt.
likely assumption that lots of fantasy worlds have, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're
I
also
need that
making the
cobalt.
assumption that this map is north-south like this, and
It
not
is.
like in Blades.
It is
We
north-south.
just-
There is a north road here that goes north and an east road here that goes east. So
Okay.
it is north-south.
We did establish the north-south point already. So we're just going to assume, taking on faith, that the sun is setting opposite the mountains from town.
Yes.
I was trying to argue that the shadow of the mountains would provide even additional coverage this time of day.
That would be if it was in the morning.
Yeah. But it does look like this is an old-growth forest with a clearing with this lake. So I do think there should be some cover, and I do think twilight is a better time to approach than at night when they can have, like, tools and resources to try to spook us out. I think now is actually not the worst time to launch a investigative mission. Because we're heroes. We can't go in with the plan of murder. Like, that is
No,
antithetical.
murder is secondary.
Yeah, if this murder happens, murder happens. But, like, we, on paper, are still heroes, and we're trying to be heroes. We're trying to be
Yeah.
them. So, like, we need to get in and get some... We're basically, to clarify our goals, we're looking for trade goods, and we're looking for a way to get rid of the bandits.
Okay.
I'm more so than trade goods. I'd like to find ways to sabotage them because
Two of
30
our quests
people
are
is
their
too
trade
many.
goods.
Two of our
quests
quests would be trade goods.
That's why
So
I mentioned
knowing
the
that the
trade
trade goods
goods.
are there is helpful, but I'd also very much like to just sabotage so that when
Yeah.
this comes down to a fight, we have slightly better chances.
That's fair.
So we could...
So
Yeah, we could...
you wait until evening then, until twilight, or until like.
Yeah, till twilight when the sun's going down. Can you guys swim? Do they swim in hell?
You guys are able to swim if you want to.
I
There's two
don't know
boats
this.
here.
I don't
Is
have
it
the swim
more
skill,
useful
but
to-
I think we could swim.
We could do one boat each and just trap whoever's out on this side.
No,
So
I think
there's the
we've-
two boats. The one that was like covered in shrubbery
Obvious.
is smaller, and the other one that was plain to see is a bit larger.
Let's go with the one that's covered in shrubbery.
Okay.
think the shrubbery boat. I think the move is that we don't sit in the boat. I think we hide in the shadow of the boat and make it appear as if the boat is floating, like it got freed from its mooring and is floating across the river. And I asked if you could swim because we're going to be behind the boat paddling with our little feet.
I like it. Yeah.
Using the shadow of the boat from the setting sun to completely conceal our presence as this boat slowly meanders its way down, and when the guard comes to investigate, we yank him under. Not
Makes
murder
sense to me.
drowning him.
Okay. That's the plan?
Yeah. And that way we
Is
can
that
actually also keep an eye out for the sharpened stakes as we're,
Yeah.
kicking, because we should be above
They're
them
not
because of wrath.
sharpened to the point where they will injure you unless you like
Unless you're like paddling a boat with some force.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So that is what the group of you start doing. Paddling under the boat. How long can you stay as a shadow? Is it just you can stay there forever, or
Forever. It's I am a shadow. I am naturally gifted in
you
shadow
can exit this form as a
magic.
maneuver if the surface you are flattened against is destroyed. Okay, so basically, as long as the surface is fine, you can just stay like that.
I can be there all day.
Perfect. Are you helping
Until I
to
have to
paddle,
pee.
or are you just being like, I am now here as part of it, and you're gonna have to carry me? Even
Yeah,
though
no, I'm
totally
just on the boat.
I approve. Yep.
excellent.
Yeah, I'm
the
not
secret
physically
woman.
capable. I'm so much smaller than the rest of you. You are literally twice my size. Like, you can
Yeah.
paddle. The big boys can paddle the boat.
With our eyes closed because they both glow.
Yes.
I'm
You're
direct.
the eyes
Direct me.
correcting us.
Direct me.
Excellent.
They're just gonna think we're crocodiles or alligators.
Well, the point is, if they see the boat, they'll think twice because there's no one in it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've just seen Pirates of the Caribbean. All of my boat crimes come from Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's
I don't
fair.
know other
So
boat
what we should do
as the group
is
of
get
you
the boat
approach,
and go under the water.
everything seems good. You start swimming towards it. You actually get close enough to see. Let me check something. Yes, there is one. You get close to the point where you can see there is someone who is right on the shore, close to where you are going to land the boat. If it's like continuing its natural float, they are asleep. Luck is good as well with you. Then your luck turns as you approach the shore. Which of you first notices the creatures in the water? As a number
You pick one?
of, let's call them, they look vaguely like eels, like shadows in the shape of eels seem to be residing near the base of those spikes that are near the shore. They sense the two of you swimming in the water and start approaching. Who notices this first?
I have alertness and search and lore monsters.
Then probably
That would be you, but
Yep. Congratulations. So, we're gonna move over to here.
Oh man.
I love the combat zone.
You see?
What?
Do you see this
I just
red
see
square right at
darkness.
the bottom? Okay. Let me.
We have a black square. It's very useful
Ah.
to look at.
In that case,
I don't like how big this is.
Yeah, it's a big one.
I'm gonna reveal an area.
It's gonna be a slog as we butcher our way through this fort. We're gonna have to kill every last man on this island. I think
So here is the sleeping bandit. Here.
Oh, he's
are-
animated.
I found some
yeah, that
animated
doesn't look
ones.
sleepy.
Here
That
are
looks animated to me.
4 creatures that have started to surround you. And the 3 of you may start anywhere in the
I get a
red
boat?
area. I'm
Can I
going to
get a
get you a
boat?
boat right now. I will find you a boat.
What
Don't worry.
This is
water
this is-
movement speed does rules, or can we just
yeah, what's your swim speed?
get to shore?
What's your swim
Oh,
speed?
weird. My roll 20 one is frozen. It's been frozen the whole time.
I gotta see if I can find swim.
Doesn't have anything to do with my regular movement speed.
Swim.
If so,
Like froze.
Yeah.
enjoy the up your movement quiet humming that's happening under this boat.
There we go. That's weird.
Well,
That's a bit big a boat. That's a
so
perfect
there-
boat.
I assume this is a title because when I control F for swim, I got sea or ship captain, and part of it is you could automatically swim at full speed. So I'm going to assume we are not swimming at full speed.
No, I think you swim at default at half speed. Climber swim.
Oh wait, must use So it's like
It's it's
picture
difficult
without
terrain.
swim in their speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
so
bunch of ways to remove the difficult terrain from swimming,
There are, yeah.
and
So
there's a swim skill.
I will ask the group of you, where are you starting and where is the boat? Assuming that Niche is on the boat somewhere.
Yeah, I am on the
I mean-
boat.
Oh.
I'd say that the boat is underneath the two of us, and Niche is,
I was thinking
technically on the boat.
Like,
Yeah.
like that.
The
I can
boat
put
would
this
be
to the
like-
back. Hold
like
on, change
this?
layer. Send it back.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
It's
boat's like
floating, so
there.
you don't, it
I-
doesn't actually need to be facing the direction it's going. So it could just be like this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
And then
Uh,
can we actually have Niche on top of?
Yeah, you
Where
could
Yeah,
just
I
and
am?
the
the two-
boys are back here,
you can do
not
like
on the
that.
boat.
Oh yeah, that's using the boat as cover. Perfect.
No. Well, I guess
No, put us
so.
closer. Put us closer.
Yeah, closer means I get there in one turn. We're under the boat. It's under. Still holding
Under
on
the
to it.
boat. Under the boat.
Whatever, I'm on the boat.
Yes, exactly.
Is this
Different
combat
thing.
time? Do I get my fire points?
Let
Oh,
me
yeah.
check something. So, all right, that is what's going to happen. Cool. This is going to be the start of combat. I'm going to grab my malice and the malice and hero points thing. You will get your stuff.
And surges don't carry from previous combat,
Correct.
right?
Surges
No.
reset as well. So your
My
hero
bad.
tokens are 4. Malice will be
4?
what? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
1 per player, I think.
New
Usually.
session.
New session. What's the number of
sorry.
victories you guys have?
3.
My
I think.
sheet
So
says
I start
3.
with 6 malice. No, I start with just malice equal to victories as well of 3, and then at the start of the round I get more.
Yeah.
So at the start of the round, 2 things happen. 1, I gain malice equal to the current round 1 plus the number of players 3. So I gain 4 malice, so I'm at 7. The second thing that happens is 4 more of these horrible monsters spawn in.
That's not fair.
That's really not fair. That's so many of these guys.
Yep.
Oh
I
my
vote
god,
we
that's
get
so
off
many.
the water now.
So these guys will be red group. And the guys who are already present will be blue group.
Can I
And
teleport?
they are preparing to rush you and attack. I don't think. I think. Let's do a 50-50 roll on who surprises who.
Oh.
They're not.
Swim is a skill we don't actually have.
You're
Can we
holding
just
on to
get
it.
I
on the
asked
boat?
if you could swim. I asked if you could
All right.
swim. I was very
I'm gonna roll the
clear.
D2 this time.
We can
High or
swim.
low?
We
I'm rolling the
can
D2.
swim. We just
High or
can't
low?
swim well.
Do you go first high or do you go first low?
Hi.
Hi.
You are do not go first. So blue group is going to go first. I'm going to start that, and I'll add
Jumping.
turns for them, add turns for each of you. All right. These creatures are all going to. No, you're not close enough to. Oh no. Okay. Gemeth, you're in this square or the square above it?
The
I'm
square.
in that square. I thought
I'm
I was
asking.
underneath.
No,
the
you're in the
boat.
square above. I
Okay.
think.
Okay, yeah.
You're
I was
under the
trying to be
boat.
there.
In that case, at the start of your turn, you feel a zap as this creature here zaps you. You take 2 damage.
Ouch.
And then they're
Are
moving
you
in.
going to let that trigger anything?
It's up to you. They're still from this distance.
Yeah, but we both have glowy eyes, so.
Yeah, that's I'm giving a second in case you do.
I'm not gonna glowy eyes him.
Okay. Then these guys are moving in.
Oh, lovely. So that's
So-
the guy. Which guy zapped me?
This one that was
Okay.
just 1 square further away. So they're all moving in. They're all targeting. 2 of them are targeting Gemma. 2 of them are targeting Sirik. None of them are targeting Nisha, who's on the boat. So I will make 1 roll for them because they're a group of minions. That's a natural 18. That's a natural 18.
18.
They don't get another action. Phew.
I don't know if this means anything, but I can't be flanked.
They aren't flanking you anyways because they're not on opposite sides of you.
They also have tails. I feel like that does.
Not clear to me.
Tail negates tail. That's how it works, right?
Definitely. So you both, Sirik and Gemeth, you both take 5 damage as they claw into you, and you're both grabbed.
Oh.
At the start of each of your turns while grabbed this way, you will be taking more lightning damage. Also, I'm wrong. Because you were targeted by multiple each, you both take 6 damage, not 5. Because it's just +1 damage.
Well, what kind of damage is it?
Untyped. The lightning damage at the start of this round, though, was lightning damage. The 2 damage before that Gemma took was lightning, but this damage, that is 6 now to each of them, is not typed.
So we did do lightning damage this round,
Lightning
correct?
damage happened this round. This turn.
Cool, I get juice for that.
Okay.
And I am going to glowy eyes this guy.
Okay. That's a D8 of damage, I think.
It's a D10 plus level.
1d10 plus psychic damage. Aw, I tried to make it work.
Oh,
You have
I
to
can
do the
you do
There's a
double
space.
brackets and then just put D10 plus level without the /R and then close double square brackets, which I can't type in.
I will fight with that when I
Roll a D10.
What?
And then we'll add 1 after. You deal 2 damage to this guy. Still
Is
up.
he dead?
No,
It's
he's not
neck
dead.
and
No
neck,
dice.
guys.
That's their turn. Who wants to
Now,
go
guys.
first?
If I go first, we all go.
So how fast is it across the river and back away?
You're
Because I
mostly here
really
now.
can want to war
You're
We're in it.
You're in it now. There is a boat you can hop
And
on.
I mean, we're also grabbed, so our speed is 0.
You
right.
are grabbed.
Us all going first actually does seem useful. But then again, if we do manage to do enough damage to the blue ones, we might actually want the red ones to go closer to us. And because
To
we're
be fair-
grabbed, it doesn't matter as
I
much.
can get away fine.
You're gonna be fine.
I don't think we all want to go first this time for once, because we want the red ones to get closer to us, and we can't attack them
Okay.
right now. I say tactically, still not volunteering to go next.
I mean, I can still go next.
Okay. Gameth,
Are you gonna
there's
try to
no
push the
objections.
boat?
Are there any objections? Gameth, you go next.
Okay. Oh, so I get 2 of my heroic resource. What I could do is, first off, I'm gonna do pain for pain. I assume no edge or bane because I'm hitting the one grappling me.
Correct. I think you're fine. They kind of both are grappling you, and it's a group, so it's fine.
Jeez. So 5 plus 2 because it dealt damage to me, so 7.
7 damage. All right. Which of the two
Yeah.
here do you kill?
Grappling.
They're both grappling you because they
That
did a
one.
group attack. Okay. This one dies. This one is still grappling you.
Okay, and then I could just escape grab, or but okay, yeah, I'm gonna just escape grab. That's what I have to do. That's a maneuver.
That's a maneuver, yeah.
That's a nice. That's a 3. I'm no longer grabbed.
Perfect. You are good. And you have your movement to get away from here.
I would like to scramble upon the boat, please.
All right. Perfect.
Can they still hit me if I'm on the boat or no?
I don't think you know for sure right now, honestly.
Okay, then
Yeah.
We're about to find out.
I'm gonna scramble up on the boat.
All right.
Here, I'm still gonna be catty cornered a little bit, just so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
While
yeah.
Niche is a shadow, then you
Can't
can
do
share a
anything.
space. But also,
Yeah.
you can share a space, but he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my go.
And you're using your thing so everyone else can go?
No.
Okay. Perfect.
He
So
escaped the grab.
you did escape the grab.
Yeah, I escaped the grab.
Yep.
So then the remaining ones of these creatures will go, the red group. They are also going to charge.
Cool.
Yep, I was just checking. Yes, okay. They can... Cyric is the remaining one in the water. This
You
one's
just gotta
going
get
here.
out of there,
this
man.
one's going here. This one is going to double move to go here, but not actually hit you. The remaining 4 of them, though, three of them. Wait, there should be
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
that's correct. The remaining 3 of them. For some reason, I thought there should be 5. I'm wrong. There should be 4. It was correct. They're all going to try and also attack you with their claws. $2d10 plus. Enough of them are surrounding you that they are. This one is flanking, so it'll be plus 4.
One is flanking.
Yes, but that is still a very poor roll. So you take what is a base of 2 damage, but 3 of them did it at once, so you take 4 damage. You are not grabbed. That's their turn.
You're
You know,
still
by
grabbed, just
them.
not by these guys.
You're not grabbed by any more of them. You're grabbed by these 2 in blue. You're not grabbed by any of the ones in red. That's their turn. So
I would love to go next, if that's all right.
What do you got?
yeah, go ahead.
The thing that I like most about... Actually, wait, no. The first thing I'd like to do is, hey, look, let's use some of those hero tokens, because it's near the end of the session and I want to live.
Oh, are you gonna
So as that thing hits, I'll just use the recovery there.
use 2 of the hero tokens to gain health before it hit, as if you spent a recovery?
Exactly.
Yes. You don't actually use the recovery. You just get the recovery value back.
Yeah.
Okay, save changes. Let's be slightly higher. The thing I love about the Bard is that all of these... The Bard is 4th wall breaking, the way that the bard sees this is that I'm just telling this tale in a tavern later after it's all happened. So I'm going to use my move, hopefully, provided that this roll doesn't go really, really badly. It didn't, so we're fine. I'm going to use my move, Flip the Script,
Ooh.
which is basically me saying, oh wait, no, it didn't happen that way. What actually happened was this. And that
Oh.
means that we're actually got caught 5 spaces closer to shore when we were,
got caught, right?
look, I was conveniently actually on shore, thank you very much. The boat was here. When these eels got to us, we're teleporting there.
Okay. So, the boat is not an ally, but I would say if you can justify just jumping off of the boat 5 entire spaces forward narratively, you can...
It's not so much a matter of justifying, it's no, you're
That's what
remembering it wrong.
No, I
You're
know.
telling it incorrectly.
Perfect. But you can't bring the boat with you. It's just allies.
On the boat. In a very literal sense.
You are, but
Right.
you would not. But you are not the boat. You are on it. You are a part of it, but you are not the boat.
The way I'm
I'm
arguing it
Cyric's
is
shadow now. Is
we
what
only
it is.
noticed the eels when they were actually right around here. That's what really happened this combat. So the
Or
boat
we-
got all the way there, and then the eels caught up to us much closer.
Arguing. Not really arguing. But story crafting. You're not you. Boat. I could move everyone else's tokens, but not the boat. What if the boat got stuck on the spikes and then we waded wet to shore, and that's where the eels struck?
Ah. So
Perfect.
the boat popped here.
Yeah.
We popped here.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Move your own tokens first.
I am your shadow. I am on the
Perfect.
ground.
You're now, yeah. There's like a piece of the boat that got ripped as it apparently ran into the logs. You're like a shadow on the piece of scrap wood that's floating here next to the other two. Okay, nice.
All right.
That's
Now
totally
to
what
actually, definitely. I don't
Yeah.
understand why anyone would have thought anything different.
Of course.
Bad memories.
That's such
How
a
much does
broken
a
ability,
maneuver
dude.
heal?
No.
You just go, no. That's not what happened.
No, we're here now.
Yeah, I'm so ready for one of my later fire abilities is combat fire teleport.
Ooh.
You just appear and everyone else around you lights on fire.
So, Cyric, that was your main action. What else do you do?
Yeah,
You're next to this
I'm trying to see.
sleeping bandit.
Is there anything we can really do with the basic maneuvers against a sleeping bandit?
You just
You
hit
could-
him.
You could kick him into the water.
You could.
I mean, not with a maneuver, I doubt.
Yeah, knockback.
Oh, what you could do is, you could move just to get
Oh.
around him. He's asleep, and then push him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
Move
a
right
maneuver.
there and just push him.
Well, not right there. Maybe right there.
I mean, I'd
You'd be
say-
pushing him into me.
Would this get him into the water? I was going to go there just because
I would say no because
Like-
less than half of the square is water that you'd be pushing him into.
You can push over me.
Well, you'd be pushing him into
If you push him one, it would be no.
there.
If you put him into
right?
that square, yes.
That's just where I am.
We discussed that there is knockback damage. If I pushed him into you in the water, could you just pull him into the water?
You cannot share spaces with people. The only reason you can with Nisha is because they're a shadow right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm weird. I'm a little weird shadow. But also, if you push him, I can make it worse. I have a
Ooh.
triggered action.
Ah, that might be good because I don't have any faith in my ability to push things. But if you can make it worse, then would pushing him into Gemeth stop
gets
the
2.
push?
No, don't push him again, Gemma. Push him towards
Okay.
me. He
Okay,
gets
pushing him towards
it's a
you.
minimum of 3 push.
Yeah, so minimum 3. So worst case, he ends up here.
Yeah.
All right,
Eel bait.
let's do this. Let's push him into the water and hopefully have a sleeping man drown quietly.
It doesn't say that my ability makes sound.
It's called explosive assistance.
It doesn't say it makes sound.
The titles do seem to be narratively some of it. Do you use your thing?
Let's
Yes,
wait
I'm
to
going
see
to
how
push.
much the knockback is.
Push 2d10 plus might.
Critical hit. I don't need to do anything.
You can't. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't use main actions or maneuvers as a shadow, but you can use triggered actions. All right.
Yeah. But my point is, I don't have to do anything, so we don't need to worry about the explosion sound.
So
right now, all we
you
get
don't
is
have
a
to.
splash.
Okay, yeah. So you're not gonna use it, and then they just go
That's true.
push through you because you're a shadow. Here, then
Yeah.
push 3.
Yep.
And then it's a crit, which means Cyric, you get your main. You have a new main action now.
Sweet, and I have 3 heroic resource backs. Well,
So
because I
they're no
crit.
longer asleep as they were pushed into the water. By the way, they start waking up
Yeah.
completely
Hopefully they're-
shocked as someone. Yeah. So she
They should be drowning. I vote for drowning.
they're
Well, we weren't drowning.
they weren't knocked
So-
out. They were sleeping normally, not from a concussion. So they won't just sit there with their head under the water.
I personally would wake up as if, while napping, someone came up and pushed me into a river.
Yes. This
That river
wakes her
is
up.
full of electric eels,
It
too.
is.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack 7, 8, 9. I can do.
You're running up and
Okay.
hitting them?
Using your regular
I've
movement.
suddenly got a new main action,
You do.
and I do have the ability to run up and hit him. Yeah.
Okay.
Do either of you care to be close to him or no? Her. Sorry.
I mean, if you could put her next to me, that's fine.
I
But-
can put her on top of Nietzsche.
I would. Can you put them in that direction instead, or no?
Towards the eels.
Okay, then we will instead go with yeah, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, which is actually 5, 6 rather, because
Difficult
of
terrain.
the previous movement
Yep.
to push. So 5, 6. Now we're gonna hit him, and we'll hit with I didn't do it. Not me.
That's
Oh,
the
no, it
name of
wasn't
one of
me.
your attacks.
Instigator. The flavor text is I didn't do it. What?
Excellent.
Is there Edge or Bane? They were literally asleep.
You are both currently swimming in water. I would say there is neither edge nor bane.
Okay. Bonus or penalty? I'll try.
I'd say roll to hit.
9
damage.
How do you take them
I
out?
You just solid snake them.
Wail at them, and their head goes underwater.
Oh, okay, perfect. So they do drown.
Yeah, you push them, they wake up, surprising no one. So you follow it after them and just keep pushing them.
Okay.
And then we'll get back onto land. 6, 7. I don't know if moving onto land is difficult terrain or not.
I would say
Probably
not.
not.
If moving into the
8.
water is difficult terrain, then moving onto land is not.
9. Let's get out of here.
All right, perfect.
And I am singing the song of.
You're what?
think we want-
On our
Are you
stealth
singing
mission?
a song?
I'm humming quietly. It's not actually a song.
It's so sneaky. Yeah. Yep.
Apparently, I am actually saying revitalizing limericks. Do we want to
Saying
move or recover?
limericks. You're
Move. I think we want to
saying
move.
Then I am instructing you all on the appropriate choreography to get to the wall.
Yeah, we have to creep in sequence. You have to all take our footsteps at the same time. That's the most effective creeping method.
There it goes.
That's why you
And
always
5,
see.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, and creep forward, and step, and freeze.
Do we reveal more now that we're up here?
Not yet. It's too dark, and they don't have torches out, like you said. That was the whole plan.
Oh,
It's not.
You know, that's
It's
fair.
twilight. There's
If it's if,
If
it's
you
too
can
dark
see
for
them,
us
they
to
can see you.
yeah,
okay.
I'm okay
Mm,
with this.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Niche, it is your turn. Do you do anything?
Yes. I unshadow. I arise like a little squiggly shadow from
Yeah.
the fucking
Like
face
a
of the
vampire
board.
from their coffin, you arise.
Yeah, but more cartoonish. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I run away from the eels, they will eat me. Those eels are me-sized.
Did you +2 that movement with the appropriate sneaking
Yeah, you have.
techniques?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes, I creep down away from the eels.
Perfect. Anything else?
Oh.
No, I feel like lighting fires will be a bad way to do this.
All right. I'm going to ignore Malice for this round because the only way I could have spent Malice this round is for that human that you drowned. So you're fine for Malice. But the eels, at the start of the turn, are going to, I think the ones in the blue group will go. And they will go thrashing up. Oh, wait, at the start of the round, someone's still in the water. We have more eels approaching.
Oh, gee.
Every time someone's in the water, there's 4 more eels?
4 more eels at the start of the round every time someone's in the water.
Oh, that is not
There's so many
good.
more eels!
So I think these ones are green ones will go first, actually.
Cool.
So I will make that one level. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be that cruel. So I'll start this one back here. Then they're all going to rush you.
At least one of them won't get a hit off,
This one
and they're
scrambles up, and you finally get a good look at it, Nishi, as it scrambles
What?
up off of the water. You finally get a good look at what horrifying thing this is.
I do notice the art has legs.
There's what it looks like.
Oh, it's so much bigger than me!
Yep.
Why is it called a clawfish?
So 3 of them are going to strike and try to grab Gemeth. Rolling terribly, dealing 4 damage and nothing else. One of them is going to try and strike Niche. Rolling really well, dealing 5 damage and grabbing him.
What? What?
Ah.
I'm too little to be grabbed. What are you talking about? I'm too little and briny. You're trying to grab
little
something
and
that's
briny.
been brined?
They live in... Well, no, this is fresh water. Maybe they wish they lived in salt water. Either way, that's their turn.
If I go, we all go.
No,
That's
like
what
a
you said
fire.
last
Great
round.
time.
That was,
No,
Yeah,
but
like
that was
about
I
fire.
was voted. I
sensible.
was voted no on the we
Yeah.
all go.
Go.
So now, all right.
Question: do we see anything over the wall? Like, where
It's a
is
10-foot high wall.
safe?
You see that there is a wall. You can see maybe up to... So I'll...
Anything
I'll-
more
I'll-
north
I'll
here?
reveal a bit more. Yes.
I need a bigger battle map to get away from these things that can land. Land is not okay.
That's what you see.
Okay, so we could sneak that way. So first off, I'll use my maneuver of this is what we planned for.
Obviously, we totally planned for this.
We planned
Uh-huh.
for eels.
Perfect.
And then I guess main action will be
You guys have hurt you if you want to try and hit them back again.
yes, I do pain for pain.
All right. Let's see the roll.
Do horribly. It still only do 7 damage.
All right, you take out one of them. Which one would you like to take out? They're all grabbing you. No, wait, they rolled badly. They're not grabbing you at all.
That one.
All right. This one is gone. You wound the one
And then
next
I'm
to
gonna-
it slightly.
I'm gonna go. So I have +2 movement, right?
Yes, from being in Cyric's mildly hummed song.
There is attack of opportunities,
Choreography
though.
in this case.
There are attack
So
of
you
opportunities.
You can take
Oh, okay, hold
a
on.
single step and disengage, so you're out of the water. For
Yeah,
sure,
I think I'll do
that's
that.
a good plan. Take your
I'm gonna do
single.
that.
Maneuver for that. Or wait, is the all go we? Oh, okay.
That's the maneuver.
It's a maneuver. To
Is it a maneuver or a move?
Yeah.
Because he used his maneuver
I
already.
thought it was
a move.
I thought it was a move.
You just said maneuver. That's
Yeah.
what I was asking.
Disengage a shift one square.
Okay, that's good. You
It's
just
a move
Okay.
action.
you just said
Yeah.
move. Either way, we're good.
Yeah. That's everything for me.
All right.
Just
moved,
checking.
I
Is
main
your
action thing.
disengage actually one square, or do you have more than one square?
Some things let you.
Oh, mine is 2.
Nisha's is 2.
Because mine is 2 as well.
Mine is 1.
All
My
right.
disengage is
Okay.
1.
Cool. So since both of you can go before them, which of you two go next?
I think me. Yeah. If we're all right with it.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
Okay.
Sarek.
Well, starting by grab heroic resource. 1. That's not ideal, but I can work with it. I think we're moving extra fast right now, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. With the I taunt you, come at me, I'm going to start moving. So we'll start with the upstage maneuver. There's no edge or bane, there's no bonus or penalty.
I
Okay.
get focus for that.
So we'll see if I knock eels prone. Whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And now I'm going to ask if we have more sight, because I'm going to be moving 11 more squares north. And I'd really like to know if I'm triggering anything before I trigger it.
I think you need to get closer to see what you can see, but there's no light sources.
Okay. Actually, I'll take 2 steps backwards while I'm here at the 4, because I can interrupt a maneuver with a main action, I think.
Yeah,
as
you
far as
can.
I know.
It's still
Let's
movement.
do the main action to actually hit the eel. And hopefully free Nietzsche, which is the whole reason I was doing this. We're gonna go with Battle Grace in this case. And it got tier 1, so 7 damage.
That kills it.
Lovely. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last thing I have is movement. And so if I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the wall, is there anything I should be revealed, or am I going to keep moving until I move
You
to
can
here?
see the wall ends here. Oops, I did hide area by mistake. You can see that the wall ends here. You cannot see much past it.
Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that leaves you all in out of movement range.
That's fine.
Help!
Nah. You're the only one that needs to. You're the only one that needs to move that much. I really just need to be close enough. It's
Fair enough.
gonna be real.
I still end the turn there because, hey, I've taunted everything that can get at us easily, I think. And if we can get out of range, that's probably enough.
Yeah, so these
That's
two
my
guys
go.
are taunted.
Perfect.
Yeah. They're taunted.
All right.
Um.
Nisha, what do you do?
I drop a fire tornado. And you always are being stealthy, right?
I was still being stealthy, but a fire tornado sounds way too fun. Can you hit these guys in a fire tornado?
Which ones?
All
The
of the
guys by the
ones at the
boat?
boat?
Now
It's a 3x3.
they're all under, but at the surface of the water right now.
Because
Yeah, but we're gonna
getting
fire tornado.
glorious.
Yeah, so it's a 3x3. So you know
Poor boat.
that guy to that guy. So that's all but the last blue.
All but the bottom left one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are
they're all dead. They're in the water. You boil the water around them.
That boil them, yes.
They all
That's
float
how
to the
it's so
surface.
subtle. The subtle fire.
Also, the boat that you're on is on fire. The boat that you were on and no longer is on
The
fire.
boat's dead too.
I mean, wasn't the boat moved over to
No,
here?
I said it wasn't an it wasn't an
Okay.
ally.
It's
Yeah.
dead. It's dead now.
It starts burning. It's not totally dead, but it will be dead within minutes.
I'm fine
Listen,
with the boat
what-
being dead. I'm
As
more
soon
worried
as we
about the
clear
light.
out the bandits, we're gonna make a new boat and just raft our way out of here.
At the start of
I'm
my
not-
turn, can I commit arson on the fortress?
You can.
Can I persistent my fire tornado to arson?
Are you jumping right straight into the next fight immediately?
Please no.
You know that
wall
malice
a
I
bad
said
guy.
I could only hold on. I gained
No,
another.
we're not moving to the next fight immediately.
Okay.
So if anyone's
Yeah.
hurt, we should use those hero tokens the next time someone's hurt,
Yes.
just for no good reason.
Mhm.
Do you do anything else in your turn,
Mhm.
Indigo?
You gotta run.
How do I use my
Okay,
hero
never
tokens
mind.
to heal?
You have to get hit.
You gotta
To use
get hit. So
Oh.
I'm gonna use them.
Fair.
I can go
It's the
back.
blue one
It's
gets to
not
you.
very far.
You can only move 5 or 4.
Yes, I have. I can move 5. I'm a
Yeah.
little guy. I got little
Five-
legs.
5 is
Okay,
the
so you could
normal
go there.
amount.
5 is
I
actually
min-maxed
not slow.
on
It's
speed.
ordinary. Yeah.
I min-maxed on speed.
So
I could move 6.
you're all done your turns then, I think.
Yeah.
The red group is totally dead.
I'm pretty sure 5 is the minimum if you're a small character, and like 6
I
is
think 5
the...
is just the base minimum.
The blue
I think
group,
5 is
with
the
its
base,
one
yeah.
remaining member, is going to move doubly to get to Gemeth here and end its turn. No one's in the water. No new horrible fish spawn in. There's just these 3 left.
Yeah, what about the greens? Did they go?
They already went at the start of the round. They spawned in and then went. So
Oh, you're right.
they go again at the start of the round now. At the start of their turn, Gemeth, you are going to be taking 3 damage as they zap you with lightning automatically at the start of their turn.
They're not grappling?
They don't
I
have to be
spent
grappling.
hero
They
token.
do
Oh, really?
lightning both at the start of their turn to any wet enemy within 2 squares,
Mm,
and they do lightning damage at the start of the grappled person's turn if they're grappling someone, which
You said 3?
Mostly 3, yeah.
That is hilarious, by the way. That
I
the
used
rule
the
is
last
wet
2 hero
enemy.
tokens, by the way.
Yeah.
Which means
Sounds
you are
good.
perfectly safe, oh Shadow.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm dry. But you are soaked, boy. So...
You know what? When he deals damage to me, I use my eyes.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Take- 7 damage.
All right. That kills both of them. As you look at them so much that they just like get scared and retreat back into the water. You with that you actually defeat all but this last single clawfish. But it's not its turn. Who wants to?
Guys,
Gemeth, do you want to just go and
if
finish
I
it off?
go... Yeah, I'll just finish it off. I also used the last 2 hero tokens.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna main action.
Cut it in half.
Yeah, main action, pain for pain, but I don't get extra damage because he didn't hurt me. I don't think.
No, we didn't. He just double moved to you. That still finishes off. There we
7 damage. Yep.
go. Okay.
And then I dun 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 go that way.
Perfect.
Assuming we're
So-
not in combat anymore.
So, after you finish off the last one, you hear a voice calling out from this direction, slightly above all of you. You hear someone say, Skura? Skura, was that you? The boat's burning. Did someone try to go over? Skura? I swear if you're asleep again, I'll come down there myself. Answer me!
Eagles dragged her in. That's what the story is.
Do I try and lie and be them?
Yeah,
Do you
do
want
it.
No, no, don't do it.
Do it.
We're
I
scot
don't want to
free.
give away our position. I'd rather stealth.
We're just gonna let this. We're just gonna leave this. Okay.
We
Yeah,
can
we could
ambush
go around
number
the back.
2.
At least,
Yeah.
can we at least kick the bodies back into the river so it's not so obvious?
There's only clawfish
Just
bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the clawfish
No, but
bodies.
that
He
means
might have
that
done it.
someone.
Gemeth was killed by clawfish. That's the story.
Gemeth?
He set a fire.
What?
Not Gemeth. The Skura was killed by
The,
clawfish.
the guard, not drowned in the
Okay,
river.
so you're all just trying to hide.
Well, Yeah.
Yeah, I
Getting
think
around
so.
the
Yeah.
corner and hiding.
Okay. So, well, in that case, as you hide and wait and watch, you see a woman eventually walks forward. She's close enough that you can vaguely see her. She doesn't have a torch out right now. It's still too early, though not for long. And she walks over. And says, Skura, the boat here has basically started sinking into the water and has burnt out and is now ruined.
I mean, her body's just right over there, floating.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
oh no,
probably...
it's in the water, and clawfish still exist.
Yeah, so they're eating her.
Yeah. If you outright killed her, then that is what they were doing.
Yeah,
I think in
that's
this
what
case,
So she hears
yes.
a like splashing noise from over there. Then you hear like a gasp, and she calls her back up.
I lean back. Oh, dang. Okay.
Do we
In
want
that
to
case,
back
let's go
up?
around the. Let's go the back
Yeah.
way. Yeah, let's go this way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go the other way. We're just gonna go up here.
Okay. Yeah. So she calls her back up as they're like something's happened to her.
Peek around the corner.
Yeah. You can't from this distance that you're at now, you can't really see what happens immediately. But I think with actually that's not true. With it getting dark, they finally light torches, and especially with them wanting to find out exactly what happened to Skura. You hear someone else talking. They light torches, the two of them. One of them, you see two people, a man and a woman, talking, and like they. I think they like are trying to discuss if there's anything they can do to get her, as there's like splashing noises as the clawfish are eating her body. I don't think they have a way to easily shoo them away, and they don't want to risk it. So I think they're just surprised and frustrated.
We're using that as a way to sneak in.
Yeah, they're not sure that someone is here or not. They thought they saw a boat on fire, and that makes them suspicious, but they don't. But like the clawfish thing was weird.
There's no wounds on the body.
Well, they can't see the body because it's in the water.
Sure.
They don't know. They don't know the body either way. But they're suspicious that like, okay, maybe something happened and we didn't notice. So
There's also a bunch of dead clawfish bodies everywhere.
there are.
Skura was obviously very adept.
It might have been. So they're gonna not sound the alarm, but because they don't know for sure. Instead, but they are gonna make sure no one's asleep and make sure everyone is on watch right now. Basically, they're being
That
extra
feels reasonable.
vigilant right now.
Yeah.
It does feel like some of them may go out front.
They're already watching the front. They're now also watching everywhere else.
Oh man.
I
Can
think.
we have
Fair.
while they were
Yes.
while they were like figuring that out, could we have like peeked over here and
Yep.
saying like
So I'll
Just
give
see
you
around
a
the corner.
rundown of what you see. You see the palisade ends with a stone
again,
fortress of sorts, a stone building. I'll check. I'm not sure there are any windows. Very intentionally.
No doors, you mean?
Not from the. Oh no, there's definitely no doors from this way.
Where is the front door? Do we
They
figure out where
ca-
the front is?
Yes, they came in from the direction of the front entrance, which was this way. which would
Yeah, I
be-
figured
it's
that
over
was the
here.
front, so we should hit the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The palisade wall is about 10 feet high. You do not see an entrance. So you peek around the corner on the other side. This is about how it looks like it ends. There is no door, and
Windows?
there. Let me do one more double check. But I do not think there are any windows.
What a sad fortress.
Yeah.
It's a fortress. No, if there are windows, they're arrow slits.
There's arrow slits. Yeah, there are arrow
Yeah.
slits.
There's no one could sneak through that. I don't think even as a shadow you can't. Oh, you can. Can you move as a
No.
shadow?
No.
Then yeah.
As the shadow class, yes. As my shadow little guy abilities, no.
So what
Okay.
we could do is we get a rock that'll fit through the slit. You turn into a shadow on the rock, and then we
On the
throw the
rock.
rock through the slit.
But the problem is the rock has to be big enough to hold my shadow.
Yeah, your shadow doesn't change
Oh, okay.
size.
Yeah, it's my shadow. Like, I'm melded
Okay, so
to
we
my
need to-
own
we need, like,
shadow.
a
You need
flat piece of wood that we can shove through.
You need like a large piece of cardboard
You
or
can
something.
fold in half. You can
Like,
fold
So
it
anyways,
into a
you
might
letter.
don't
use
have
that.
that. And we're at the end of session, so what I will say, one last thing. They're suspicious of what's going on. The group of bandits a group of them, maybe like 6 or 8 as a group, start carefully patrolling in a circle around the island to see if anyone's hiding out around around this. You see that it's coming because they have torches. What do you do?
So
I
we
think
are
we get the
currently
drop
able
on
to
'em.
sneak around ahead of them.
Yes.
You mentioned
for
they
now.
were watching the back. Have we found the
No,
back?
I don't mean a back entrance. I mean this patrol. They are
Okay.
on alert. By the back, I mean where you are now. Is the back.
Okay.
I think we could just set up an ambush, right?
I mean, it's going to cause more alert, but I'd still rather deal with them 6 at a time than 30 at a time. So
Yeah.
You will not be able to do this quietly. They are prepared to make a noise if you ambush them.
Yeah.
You could try
do
to
we
avoid
have
them.
any way of keeping things quiet? I mean,
Where are
could we
these
avoid
guys
them all
again?
night? Is the island big enough for that to be reasonably feasible at all?
It will be difficult. You could try to. The palisade walls are 10 feet high. That's not
It's not
climbable.
unscalable.
Yeah.
Does anyone,
have the climb
skill?
Yeah. No.
I have
assuming the answer
lift.
is
I
no.
can throw someone. I
could.
just can't
Me.
climb.
I would allow that. It's just getting over
You could
yourself
chuck
that
the
would be
polder.
difficult.
That is
Gymnastics over the wall.
Ooh. So what we could do is we throw the polder. The polder gets out a rope and ties a rope so we could climb up.
That makes some level of sense, yeah.
I have a working knowledge of the timescape. Can I consider a future in which we were already inside?
You can consider that all you'd like.
Yeah.
That's
Then
very
can
different.
I use my skill to connect the dots between our current timeline where we're not inside and a future timeline where we are inside?
I don't. I would say
I don't think that skill works.
I don't
I
think
do have
so.
lore timescape. Yeah, my only skill here is gymnastics. My
So,
only
wait.
move is toss the polder. That's the only
Right.
game that I got.
So what we do
knowing
is
about the
it's-
many worlds of the timescape. So the timescape isn't just timelines. Apparently, it's just other
It's
planets.
the multiverse.
it's space.
I know the lore, the deep lore.
So- So the idea is actually much simpler. We tie the rope to you. We
Yeah.
throw you over the wall.
Like a weighted
You
and then
just
you
like
tie it
grab
down.
on. Yeah. Do you panic and try that?
That's all we
I
got.
think we.
That's the
I
only
think it's what we
move.
got. Yeah. That's
All
what we got.
right. Can I again help with tossing the polder with the lifting
Lift?
gymnastics thing again?
Yes, if you have lift as well.
I have
I do.
lift and might of two. So.
All right. So in that case, Sirik, do you want to roll might and lift to assist first?
If it's with 2 and only one of us can help, it might be. Oh, right, we're the ones rolling, so I'm helping.
You're helping
Gemeth in this
Gameth
case.
with the lift roll
Gemeth,
by
yeah,
rolling
okay.
yourself.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Okay.
Might. Bonus penalty +2.
All right, that
16.
is 16 tier 2 result. Gameth, you get 1 edge to this.
Okay, so 1 edge. And then I have a bonus because I have lift.
Yep, bonus of 2.
Tier 3.
Okay, excellent. So, we'll end the session as the 3 of you climb over this, and you find yourselves very fortunately right behind this tent here. Probably inside it. It's totally empty.
Nice.
As you climb over the fence, just as the patrol
That
passes
was
by.
close. That was so close. We had no idea what was over this
You
wall.
had no idea. There's an empty tent right there, and so you climb inside it, and we'll call the session there as you're hiding from the patrols.
You see, there was actually another person in there that we drowned.
Yeah, this... Yeah.
There's a shallow bucket of water.
Bucket of water.
There's, the people... There's a couple people staying here. It's not a huge tent, but it's not that small. Probably like 4 people would stay in here normally. They were called out on patrol for some reason, so...
Yeah.
Cool. Wonder why.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll call it there as we see what you guys do next in the middle of a suspicious camp. You haven't peeked your head out, so you don't know what else is around.
No.
It's nighttime, so I'm assuming people are going to sleep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
Not
bedtime.
after what that ruckus.
Bedtime.
Yeah, but they're
I
looking
love how
outside. They're not looking in.
I loved how our attempt to stealth. We'll go through the river. It'll be great. Actually, put us in way
It
more
did,
danger.
yes.
That was way more dangerous. It would have just been easier to paddle the boat.
It would have been easier to paddle.
Yes, it would have. That is written in the adventure.
It's written in there, if the dummies try and swim.
There's clawfish. Yes,
And we spent extra time like staring to try and make our approach, and
That's so
missed
funny.
the fish.
It's because they gave us a boat.
The fish
They
don't
gave us a
really.
boat.
Yeah,
So
there
I
are 2
thought the
boats.
boat- I thought it was a red herring.
It
I
is.
thought we would
The other
die.
boat you didn't take was trapped, is what I will say.
I figured it would be. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, that
I thought
was
the-
really obvious. Let's take the not
Yeah.
Yes.
obvious.
I thought using the boat would be suspicious and a problem and like get us in way more trouble. I didn't realize there was a gotcha if you don't use the boat.
Yeah. These guys are actually quite well prepared for intruders. Between the logs, and they know about the clawfish, so it's extra suspicious that someone would die to them.
I am wondering who maintains a random fortress that before these bandits was completely empty in the middle of nowhere next to this town.
So,
why on earth did
That's
the town
something you can
maintain
find
this
out
fortress?
next session.
Why there's a fortress here?
How
Who built
there's a
this-
fortress here.
This stupid
Yeah,
fortress.
this looks like a lot of wood for people who haven't been chopping wood.
Yeah, but it's like abutted a river in a mountain. This isn't a strategic location in which one would attack this fort.
And if it's being upkept, like the walls didn't look damaged in any way.
No.
How?
Oh, actually, you were sneaking around a bit. The walls of stone do look much older than the relatively new wooden walls.
Yeah, the bandits put up the wood.
Yeah.
But still, this is
Still.
all weird. Well, I want to know what's going on
They
with
had
the
to
fortress.
drag
but-
all of this wood, probably just float it directly over the over
So
the
that's
water.
the next time. That's the next week question.
So we will be back probably in 2 weeks to do more of this or more Dungeon World 2. We'll see how things go. We will not be back next week. We will be away, and we
Cool.
will see how things go.
All right.
Thank you for watching. Where's my... Hold on. Where's the... It's somewhere around here. There we go.